I don't hit no time.
What's up, everybody? We about to get back into that InZOI, man. Now, they actually working on my crib right now. Got some upgrades coming. So you might hear a lot of banging, booming. I promise you I ain't got nobody trapped nowhere. But nah, for real though, I'm about to take my cool ass shades off. You know what I'm saying? These shades kind of fresh. Look at them, they fresh. These was like $7. We about to get into this InZOI, man. I want to learn how to build. So last episode, we did a lot of just like first impressions, like trying to just see what the game has to offer. But I actually want to try to build. I also found out that this game is even greater than I thought, because you can actually make your own furniture. Now, I saw this on accident on I think it was on YouTube, and I saw somebody do a speed build. They took a picture of an object, put it in the game, and it actually turned into an object. So then that made me look and see if they had any mods. I did get a few mods, but like they just really just like cars, nothing that you can drive, just cars. Big shout out to everybody that's following me on the InZOI. I will be building a lot. So I'm torn. Do I want to build on my current house, or do I want to just do a house in the studio? I kind of want to build the house I'm on. I'm a sucker titty, she gonna beat me up. I want to build a house, and I kind of want to put in some kind of code. I don't know if you have codes. Maybe we could just sell that car. I don't want to sell my car, but I might have to. But oh, the AI thing. So you could make your own furniture. You could do so much in this game, bruh. So much. It's actually insane how well this game is made, and it just came out. And I've seen so many people hating, bruh. Like, the InZOI hate is crazy to me. Like, I seen this fat ass dude, and this shit pissed me off because I'm a fat ass. But it's like, bruh, I ain't no fat ass, lame ass nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just ain't like that. This dude up here, well, I want to be represented in the game. Like, man, shut your dumb ass up. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit piss me off. It just be pissing me off when people be finding dumb shit to be like all upset about. Yeah, I want to try to build, man. So I want to delete this entire house. One thing that I have noticed though, the one weak part of this game, and it's really not even a weak point because it's something that can be fixed easily. But for me right now, the weakest point of this game is actually the controls. And it might be just because I'm used to the Sims, but like, I don't like these mouse controls. They're like, it's almost like they're doing too much, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, ignore that banging. It's like they doing too much. But I know they'll fix that. Like I said, I don't even want to be criticizing it, but they do need to get more like smoother, because the Sims controls were like perfect. I told you on this mouse I got, I was able to do every control I needed. Page up and down still works, which is nice. But and I think alt is still a thing. Just like the overall UI is not really that cohesive. The UI doesn't feel the most cohesive either. But like I said, a lot of that stuff is gonna be fixed in the future. So if I deleted that whole house, that gave me like $10,000, which isn't a lot of money.
Hey, make sure you subscribe and ring that bell.
How do I get back? See, like right now, how do I get back to the game? Hit escape, right? No. Oh, I gotta go to the corner. It don't help that the damn corner is where this camera is and I don't be seeing stuff. I want to see if I could sell my car. I hope this banging ain't too loud for y'all. If it is, my apologies. Another thing I ended up doing was turning the music off because I did not like that build mode music, but that's not really a big deal. I kind of figured I wasn't gonna like it. You know what I was listening to while I was playing around with this yesterday? This is the type of music I wish they would have put in it, but I don't think people like jazz as much as I do. I grew up on jazz, man. I love jazz in general. I think that's actually my favorite genre, even though I listen to all type of music. And I mainly listen to like, trap shit, rap, shit like that. But R&B, 90s R&B heavy. But jazz has always been like that one genre that you could just always put on. But I was listening to this, and like, this type of music, it's just a vibe. But like some shit like this, while you building, it's some of the most vibiest shit ever. But of course, they didn't go the jazz route. They went more with the whatever route. So that means we'll put our own music in when we build, whether I'll put it in after or we can listen to it together and I'll just have it on my phone, Bluetooth stream to the mixer. But so yeah, I want to see if I can sell that car though. As much as I love the car, yeah, let me sell that car for I can make exactly what I paid for it. So that gives us 74. Oh, because we got old girl's salary too. I mean money. So we got $75,000, which is good. This banging is about to drive me crazy. I'm not gonna lie. They're right above my head too. Oh, and I saw you could do like dances and stuff. There's a lot of stuff I didn't even know in the first episode. So that's my boy. Yeah, AI motion. Make an emote. So upload a video and convert it into motion. I don't think I have nothing. See, this is what I'm saying. This is why I can't even understand how anybody can hate on this game. And I seen them, bruh. I'm telling you. And what's so stupid is they act like you can't like The Sims and like InZOI at the same time. Like you can like both. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you have to like one or the other. I still love The Sims, but InZOI is about to be killing it. It just is what it is. Unfortunately, I don't have no video file. I do have some GIFs though. Maybe I could do this. They should be able to upload a GIF though, because that's all I got on this computer is GIFs right now because of all this stuff I got with the GIFs on it. If y'all ain't seen my keyboard, y'all see my keyboard? Keyboard is hella fresh. Custom keyboard, man. I did the keycaps, the screen. It's on the girl with the gun right now, but I got it themed for like retro Windows XP, Windows 98 vibes with the green. It sounds like a fucking war zone in my house right now. Like banging explosions. I just wanted to show y'all the actual, like, see, it's got that Fruitiger vibe. Got my logo. The logo is the last piece and then it's gonna reset. It really sounds like people outside with switches, AKs and Glocks. See, so it starts on the like Windows XP home screen and then it goes to AOL connecting and then it goes to America Online and then I think it goes to You Got Mail and then there's like a girl. Yeah, You Got Mail and then it's like in the mail is a girl that's like on some retro shit. I love it, man. I love it. And it took me a minute to get it right, but once I got it right, it was perfect. So I will try to get some video files and get some dances. Some boy can dance. Also, another thing that y'all told me is you can change the hair length. I just saw that comment. So you were saying on the longer hairstyles, there's a button that I don't see. Wait, let me pull up that comment. I'd shout you out too because I appreciate it. I appreciate all of y'all, man. Honestly, I was thinking about doing a segment every video where I go through the comments, but it's just like I don't know if I'm gonna be able to because that's a lot. But yeah, I seen so much hate on this game. It's ridiculous though. It's like I just don't understand why people don't see the potential in this game, and it's like it just came out a few days ago. And yeah, I don't understand that. I can't find this comment either. Computer, it was #1. It's so many of y'all, man. I love y'all. I almost got 10K on that video. Sound like people was coming through my house, bruh. Yo, big shout out to Tez too, man. He was like, this is what Sims 4 should have been after Sims 3. I agree. Sims 3 was open world. Then Sims 4, they took it back and made it like stupid as shit. I don't know why they did that. I still like Sims 4 though. Don't get me wrong. I still love Sims 4. And I'm gonna still play it, just not right now. We just play hella. Plus I got hella OF videos. Y'all gotta go check them out. Oh, got a super chat right here from Christian Vibes, man. W Christian, yo. I'm trying to find this about this hairstyle though. So many people found me recently. I love that, man, because y'all know I've been doing this shit for over 10 years now. It's been since 2013. Where the fuck is that comment? Cause she was like, it's a toggle somewhere on the longer hairstyles. Let me just see. This looks crazy. My dude in this hair looks insane. He looked like Jason Momoa. Ain't that his name? Jason Momoa. Oh, length right here. Hey, that's crazy. They let you change the length though. See, what I love about InZOI is the future. InZOI is really like the future. And the reason I say that is because they implement AI in the game in places that it's really useful. Let me see if that hairstyle I had, was that considered a long hairstyle? I guess if I wanted to, I could take this and shorten it. But see, I wouldn't. I'm not wearing my hair like that, bro. That's crazy. That is cool though that you can do that. Like the fact that they let you do that is actually really cool. If you wanted something but not quite that long, and you could even shorten the ponytails. Can you shorten the braids? Nah. I don't even know what the hairstyle I had was. Oh, it was medium. Oh, you can change the length. Yo. This is the one I had, right? Yeah. So you can shorten the length. I gotta find that comment and shout you out. I swear I do. Yo, this is great though. Cause my shit like right now, it ain't that long in the front yet. Like this is full. I like to kind of taper up the back a little bit though. I don't like how it looked like a girl in the back though. But almost every other side, I don't know. It's a little weird because of where they taper it in. So it looks kind of ridiculous. I don't know. It looked kind of ridiculous. I think I'm gonna just keep it long. W though, W. Thank you for letting me know that, because I didn't realize that the first time I did this. What was I about to do? All right, let's get him out of here. Oh, I did get some stuff. I wanted to see if it worked. So I got a gun that he could put on his hip. I'm not quite sure if he's gonna be able to do that or not. I don't even know where that would be at. Is it custom? This shit sounds crazy, man. They're gonna be like, damn, Sonny moved to the middle of the damn hood. I couldn't do it, bruh. I'd have to be putting titanium plates up in my wall. I got a plate in my headboard though, just in case something happened and I need to use my headboard as a shield. I told y'all I be prepared for shit. My whole theory is if I think of it, I try to prepare for it. So that was the thing with the door. When I thought of it, I had to prepare for it. When I saw it, I had to prepare for it. When I think of shit and it's like, oh, damn, that could happen. Let me try to come up with a solution. I don't know where that would be at though. It was a gun though. It was a Glock 17 or something like that. I don't even see it in here though. Maybe it's in craft. Nah, that's something different. Well, it don't matter. I really want to build this episode anyway. This episode wasn't. Wow, his outfits are kind of ass. I'll worry about that later. We'll worry about that later. Alright, bro, y'all just trolling me at this point. I swear y'all are making all that damn noise. Okay, so hey, this old lady kind of cute, low key. You need you a sugar baby, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get with that, you know what I mean? Look at that. Nah, for real though, what was I doing down here? Oh, to sell the car. So let's go back to the house. I gotta learn where my buttons are. They need a quick like go home button. I need a quick go home button, and there might be one, but I just don't know where it is right now. A quick go home button. I wonder, do they get mad if you cheat? Oh, by the way, shift is how you run. I know I was saying you can't shift. I mean, you can't run. Hey, what about her too? Oh, maybe I should just make over my actual wife though, instead of trying to look for somebody else. Can I make her over? I'm pretty sure I can, because I was just in there messing with my dude. Yeah, I want to make her over. She cute though. She cute, but I think she could be turned up a little bit at least. Maybe. Posture. Damn, you could just do stuff on the... I never seen a heart with cat ears. That's kind of dope. So you don't even have to have a pose pack or nothing. You could just like do stuff. Oh, and then I seen somebody complaining about the mood. Oh, I went with 36 hours without dying. Like, bruh, and that's a problem. Like, I don't want to die if I get hungry. We don't die when we get hungry in real life. I mean, we die when we starve, but like, you could go 24 hours without eating. Like, people fast way longer than that. Longest I ever fasted was 24 hours though. I used to knock out 24-hour fasts like pretty easy. Man, you lose so much weight on fasting, but I haven't fasted in so long. It's just hard for me to like the discipline. How do you, so it's change clothes and then style yourself. Yeah. So then she should be able to go into the menu. Yeah, here we go. I did notice that they turned down the resolution on the characters in this mode. I think she's actually older than me. She got some wrinkles going up close and personal. She got a little wrinkle action going. She's still cute though, you know what I'm saying? I kind of mess with her. She seemed like a good person. I almost feel like putting makeup and stuff on her is going to kill her vibe though. I remember when we was doing this before, I said it was weird to make characters over in here because it was like nobody in this game is really ugly. They're just kind of unique. So like this girl isn't really ugly. She's just unique. So she could change her hair, stuff like that. I actually kind of like her bangs though. I'm gonna leave her face alone for right now. It's her outfit that needs changed. She's dressed like a granddaddy. She got some granddaddy action going. I could put her in this outfit, which was kind of like my fit, but the girl version. This is nice. I like this. Oh, and I got this the other day, which I don't even know how I got this. I got it off of the canvas, but how is it? Damn, the game just crashed. How is it Fila though? Like, I don't understand how it's Fila. Well, I guess you could, you know what? Never mind. I just remembered that you can customize your own clothes. And when you customize your own clothes, you can probably upload them through the canvas without having to have like custom content, because it's all built into the game, which is something that The Sims never did. It was like you always had to have a custom content. That's why I'm saying, man, people crazy with this game. I done seen people call it soulless. People said soulless a lot. It's soulless. What the fuck does that even mean? Please explain to me what soulless means in a video game. This game has character. It has soul. You know what I'm saying? Literally, Seoul is the capital of South Korea, and it's a South Korean game. So how do you say it has no soul? I definitely want to go to South Korea though. It looks fun. It actually looks a little bit more fun than Japan, but I don't know. I ain't never even been out of Ohio for real. So what the hell do I know? All right, so we still got our money. Let me go back in here. You have unsaved appearance editors. Damn, they kept this. So they knew the game froze, but they still kept my progress. See, that's the type of shit I like, man. This is a nice fit though. This is definitely a nice fit. I like this vibe. This is actually one of the most attractive looks to me that a girl can wear. Is like this sporty shit with the hair and the ponytail and like the hat and stuff. Like, it's one of the most attractive looks to me. Should I go with that, or should I go with the one I may see? This one got the jewelry and everything. You know, I like that jewelry. This has got some real like basic look going. You can get them under that dress right there. Yeah, I love this game, man. I love this game. I have seen people talk about, oh, it's creepy. These are all simmers, by the way. These aren't like normal people. These are all the simmers and shit that's been saying this type of stuff. But it's like, bruh, I'm a simmer. I'm a diehard simmer. I've been playing this game since some of these dumbasses even been born. I've been playing this shit since 2000, yo. Sims 1, yo. On a Windows 98 compact Presario. I've been 10 toes down with the Sim. You know, what's wrong with having some new shit? I think I'm gonna go with this, but then I'm gonna edit it. Cause I what the hell? I swear, sounds like I'm in the middle of a war zone. Okay, so these the nails. I like the little white joints. You know, I'm a simple man. I like the white joints. I like the white joints. I like the French tip joints. See, that's clean right there. That's clean. That's clean. Both of these is real clean. I think on her, we're going to go with these. What is this? This part? See, I never know what the hell I'm doing with this part. Is this part of the nail supposed to match the skin tone or what? In real life, I never really pay it no attention. It's supposed to look like the inside of your nail though. So you want it to, yeah, kind of like right there, right? Yeah, like I would imagine that's a good one. That's a good color for that. She got a nice looking hand. Look like she made that dang right there, you know what I'm saying? And I really like hands, yo. Girls got them real thin fingers and shit. I like that type of shit with the nails. Looks very nice, very nice. So if I close that, like when I see that type of shit, you know what I be imagining. I be imagining that thing down there, you know what I'm saying? Holding on to it. The glasses, I didn't even mean to do that. Yeah, keep the glasses. I don't know if I'm gonna keep them, but I just don't want to get rid of them yet. Then the rings, I'm gonna give her the same ring I had. Or I could actually give her these. She could get a little bit more with them. Or should I give her this one? I like this ring. This is a nice looking ring. Then piercings. These was like nose rings and stuff. I'm not a huge fan of nose rings. I'm not against them by any means, but I'm not like, I don't really think about them that much. I don't really think about noses that much in general. I don't really like a nose ring on her though. It don't really look right. Some of this what I got on her don't even look right, to be honest with you. But we gonna try it out. We're gonna try it out. Give her the bracelets that I got, that nice gold color. See this, her hands and wrists, see that shit look good right there. That shit look good right there. That money look good right now. Remind me of old Otis. What about the headgear? Oh, she could wear a bow, some headphones, the cat ears, party hat, headphones. I think I'm good on all of that. The earrings, are the earrings doing too much? The earrings are kind of doing a little too much, ain't they? I be liking that gaudy shit when it come to jewelry. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like some gaudy shit when it come to jewelry. I kind of like those. The necklace got some herringbone. I think I'm gonna go with the herringbone instead of the Cuban. We go herringbone on that. I wear. I don't know if I'm really feeling the glasses on her all like that. They okay, but I don't know if I'm really feeling them. What about these in gold? See, the fact that you could just change the color like that is just beautiful. I don't know, I kind of like those in the gold and black like that. That gold and black is kind of nice. What's her name again? Daewoo? Yeah, that's nice. They ain't got ankle bracelets, none of that yet. I forgot. Yeah, so I definitely want them to add the ability to add more rings, and then also add the ability to have the bracelets on the left and the right, and add some watches too. And then ankle bracelets would be dope. I'm very happy with that if they did that. The ability to do it. You know what I'm saying? Just to be able to have multiple, just to have a lot of jewelry on. Now we got hats. Do we want to mess with a hat? I kind of like the hat action, man. The hat action is real nice on her. That should say bold on the side. I kind of like that. Maybe take that. My texture. I forgot you could make your own texture and everything. I want to make the hat the same thing as the hoodie. Now, how would I do that? How would I take the hoodie material that I have right now? I guess I could just make it a color real quick and then go back to the hat. That's the simplest way to do it. That's not really that color though, is it? Seems like it's a little different. Probably because it's on a different material. Yeah, see something like that. And then we'll take this, drag this one. Matter of fact, keep that one, delete this one, making our own little swatches. Do that. Also delete this one because that was the wrong gold to begin with. Yeah, see, I kind of like this. This is nice. This is nice. Then the accent color can be black. Keep it bold like that. That's official. She look good, man. Hey, this girl with a good kind heart, good soul, she a 10. She might not be the most turned up, you know what I'm saying? But I like these type of girls. I told you I like that girl next door action. Most of you got a good personality. That shit goes a long way. And she got some girl next door action. If you lived in Korea, she got some girl next door action. Nice neck. See that shit right there? See, I like this type of shit right here. I like that. And I like that neck action. See that neck jaw action? Like all of that. When I'm looking at a girl, attractiveness, all this right here, you see that right there? How that go like boom, bam? See, I like all of that. Little action right there. Nice ears, you know. Saying side profile decent. They got these different skins, which I guess are actually different skin textures. I thought these were different skin tones, but these are different skin textures. Well, I guess they come with some different tones too. Like this one has dark circles under their eyes. This one doesn't. This one doesn't. This has some freckles built in. That's the one she had. I think I like the one she had though. The other ones are cool, but they kind of make her look different. And then her hair, should we mess with her hair? I kind of like her hair though, to be honest. If we made it black, how it look black, it don't look bad black. What about if we went with something crazy like pink or red? Nah, that's too much. She's more reserved. She looked like a more reserved type. What other hair could we go with though? We could go with like some braid action. I like the little braids. What was that? Oh, that's like a little bun. See, I like the ponytail best though. These look good too. I mean, maybe not on her, but they do look good. I did notice in like Japan that they was doing this, like they was doing their hair like that and stuff, which I ain't never really cared too much about. I actually like the hair she had though. I think the hair she had was really the best one for her. I like how they actually take the bun and put it through the ponytail and the hat though. That's a W. Again, bro, the Sims, like they'll just make the hair. They'll have a hairstyle with a ponytail. You put a hat on like this and the hairstyle turns into this instead of actually putting the ponytail through the hat like that. See, I like this though. I like that ponytail action. I'm gonna keep this. I think this is gonna be it. I'm gonna leave her hair like that. What about the pigtails though? Nah, I still like this better. All right, this is cool. This is her vibe right here. So now her eyes, makeup. Oh, we didn't even mess with the makeup yet, did we? I'm supposed to be building a house. We still gonna be building a house. We might as well build a house in this episode too. Just make it a long episode. What is this? Highlighter? And what does that do? That kind of just highlight the front of her face. See, I feel like she don't need all of this type of shit though. She got that like, it's kind of just like a natural cuteness. You know what I'm saying? Like she don't really need to like turn up that much. because she just kind of got the natural look going. I never really understood highlight in the games that much anyway. I mean, I know in real life you do the highlights in certain parts, but like, I just don't think it's necessary, to be honest with you. I prefer just the natural look. So we got the natural, then we got this blush. What is that? That's just a red action. Yeah, I don't think that's necessary either. Eyeshadow, I don't think that's necessary. Eyeliner, maybe throw some liner on. Got some cat action. I like a little bit of cat action. This one good, but I don't need all the sparkles to come with it. Just got all them damn sparkles going. Wait, can you remove that? I gotta remember, this is InZOI. There's things that you can remove, change. There's a gloss. There's all type of stuff. Don't look like you can remove those hearts though. That's a shame too, because I kind of like that one, but I didn't like the, I don't know. Ain't none of these really hitting for me for real with her. I like some cat action, but what y'all think? Y'all think she looked better with that or without that? I mean, she looked cool with it. Let's just look at her from afar. That's her with it. This is her without it. Yeah, I mean, she really don't need it. I'm gonna go with it though, just to give her something. Just to give her something, we gonna go with it. Now the eyeshadow part, can I make that like brown or gold? Oh, you could turn the intensity down. So that's how you basically erase it. So if I wanted to use this one, what I would do is just turn the intensity of this down. Oh no, it's still there though. We'll still just turn that intensity down. This is good. I like that. And then the lipstick, just like a little something be cool. She don't really need nothing though. Yeah, little gloss. What about a little gloss? Just a little gloss. That's all we need. Just like, that's 0. Yeah, just a little shininess. That's nothing. And then this is with the gloss, right? That's nothing, and then that's with the gloss. So nothing versus the gloss. We'll do it. Just to switch it up a little bit. We'll do it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Let's get a pick too, by the way. I forgot we got some pick action. We could do different poses and everything now. Raising. See, I forgot about, oh shit. That's dope. Got the logo. Burst into the butterflies. Oh yeah, we did have this in the demo. I was gonna take that, but pose for photo. Yeah, I think that's a nice little upgrade with her. If I found her and she was my girl, this would be like an upgrade that I'd probably be like, yo, do this a little bit. She probably turn out like that. She look like she's about to do that damn Trump dance. That Trump dance be going crazy, I ain't gonna lie. Alright, I want to get a good thumbnail pic though. Got some thumbnail action. Wait, I like when she looked to the side like that. Now her other outfits, I really don't feel like messing with. They have to do that button that'll transfer the outfit you've been working on to every fit. They have to do that, bruh. Because I don't want to do nails and jewelry for every single outfit like that. And I'm sure y'all feel me 100%. There should be a way to copy all of this to every single preset you want. And now before I say that, is there a way to do that? I'm looking around. I'm not seeing nothing. That's something they probably will add though, because that would be a very useful feature. That's why I didn't understand why people was trying to go crazy on this game, because it's like, bruh, you know how much stuff they gonna add to this game over time? Like, they gonna have a little bit of everything in here. Let's go with the boots, but I was just looking at the other shoes. She got on socks. Well, that'll be easy to do an ankle bracelet then. Just take the sock. We can go with the little white sneaks. Oh, they show where these came from. That's why I was wondering why. Damn, they even got Crocs in here. I ain't expect to see no Crocs. These shoes is kind of nice too. I know you can put some colors on these too. What if I did these, accent them a little brown like that? Other color white or black. Nah, I don't like that black. That go a little too dark. So I just love how you could just put together fits just out of nowhere. It's very matchy, but I like matching. You know what I'm saying? I like matching. I know some people that's into fashion think matching is lame, but matching to me has always been dope. I go boots. I feel like the sneaks was cooler though. These was kind of cooler though. I'm gonna just go with them. And I don't really want to mess with the other outfits. I will mess with her sleepwear though, because I gotta look at that. So for her sleepwear, we'll do something like this. Maybe take the shirt off, something like that. Take the shoes off, take the socks off. That's decent. The rest of this formal's kind of nice though. Real classy. Every day cool. All right, good. I didn't spend an hour of this game just playing around. Yo, look at her though. You can't tell me she don't look cooler though. Wait, how I move her again? Oh, there she go. Yeah, like look at my girl, yo. I ain't mad at this. Hair swinging, chain blinging. Hair swinging, chain blinging. I ain't mad at this. I ain't mad at this at all. Got some Korea action going. Where's my dude at? Why is he still at the park? Oh, and I found out randomly that the reason why they ran out of the house like that, I don't even know how to get to it. Schedule. So they have a schedule, and this stuff is in here randomly. So you could delete this though. Like right now, like I don't want to do any of this because we're trying to figure out the game and I ain't got time for this right now. But basically what happens is, that's why he went to the temple. They'll have their own schedule and then they'll go doing their thing on their own, which is cool. But like, I don't want y'all to do that. So maybe in the future we'll have like cool little things that we can do, but I can figure out my own way for right now. That's why they was running away. All right, now we need to get into building. I did want to... Okay, where is he at right now? He's going home. So there must be a go home button somewhere because that's what he's doing right now. Oh, she's right there. Yeah, I want y'all to, damn, admit to lingering resentments is crazy. Declare your family as one with boundless love. Yeah, do that. I saw somebody complaining about that too. They was like, oh, these must be AI generated because they don't make no sense. It's like, bruh, it might not be AI generated. It might just be language barriers. Like Korean translated to English might have a couple things that don't make a lot of sense. Is she coming to where I'm at? Yo, we look like we are wearing the same outfit. It's kind of cute though, I ain't gonna lie. You can't tell me we don't look like a good couple together. You know we do. I like that ponytail. Like, see that right there, that ponytail with that little thin neck? See, I like that. That's nice on the girl. I like that. I like them real feminine features and shit. I'm gonna take a pic of this because that's kind of dope. Boy in the back looking like a caveman. Kind of modeling a little bit though. Click on a ZOI. Oh, you can change each ZOI. So right now I could just go ahead and hit him with a pose. I might have to stop recording for a minute, y'all, because this is getting a little too loud in here. I'll be right back. Yeah, let's go with this one. Let's go with this one and then click her. This one with a happy expression. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's even better. And now that I did that for him, I can't really click her, which kind of sucks, but it's not the end of the world. She look good though. Very nice, very nice. I wish I could change her stuff, but I don't think I can. Maybe because she's not in the frame, or maybe because she's getting ready to do something. I don't know, but I can't really change nothing. Oh, that's all right. Okay, so now we just declared our love as one, and that just took us up affectionate wise. Let's go with romance. Discuss child plans. Damn, I forgot we could have kids. I gotta see how all of that is. We're gonna do just a kiss real quick though. Get some kiss action going. Yeah, see, look at that. W's. Kind of dark out here. I'm trying to get... see, look at that. Look at her hands, man. Her hands look good. Hands look real good. We go portrait mode on that. Damn. Her hat is cropping through his glasses just a little bit. It's kind of messing up the vibe. Oh, wait, you can unpause it? All right, I need to build in my house. I need to stop playing and build in my house. So that's what we about to do. They're building my house right now, so I'm going to build a house in real life. And I could just put one of these down, but the whole point is I need to learn how to build because I was having a hard time building in here the other day. A terrible time because things are a lot different. I'm gonna have to move this camera some because I can't really see what's going on. It's weird because this menu, I wish this wasn't over here. If I could, anything on this side of the game in any game would be gone because that's where I have my camera and it just makes it, I probably need to move my monitor lower. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should move my monitor lower and put the camera on top of it because the way I had this is like this. So then if I took this out, that's a whole lot better. Okay, so what we need to start is we need to start at the walls. I like the UI to get a little bit more cohesive, a little bit easier to navigate, but it could just be not being used to the game. I don't know. All right, so we got the basic walls, which is the little shorties. Now, how we gonna start this? I probably should start from outside, building the ground. So I just wish they had like the tiles, like in the Sims, where you could just easily put the tile floors in, or the floors in general in a tile format. It makes it a little awkward when you don't have that. You got fences and gates, so I can fence my lot in, which is nice. Mostly being right here like this, I wouldn't mind putting a fence up. For sure. I don't know about that fence. This fence looks like a construction fence. What about this one? That's a little nicer. You know, I think it's also because this is inverted too. Kind of be throwing me off. And then when you build in, like, it kind of keeps stuff dragged until you create a perfect square, which I guess could be useful, but it's still there. But if they just correct that a little bit with the controls, or at least give us the option to have different controls, because I think in The Sims 4 they had controls like this where you right click the mouse and all of that, and I hated that because I used to like to click in the scroll wheel and turn the camera, which I think was Sims 3 camera style. So that's the type of camera movement I would want. But some people use WSD disc to move the camera around. I never used that. I ain't feeling that fence though. Oh, this one's beautiful. This the fence we want. So what fence, what does this go with? Cause this is a beautiful one. And since the car is parked here, I'm thinking the gate should be like right here. So that's gonna be the gate right there. But what fence is gonna match this? Cause this fence looks different than every other fence. I guess you could change the color. I gotta remember that. They don't necessarily go together. I like this fence though. It's a good looking fence. They don't go together though, like closely. Yeah, that inversion shit is messing with me. I'm gonna turn denoise on as high as possible, even though you probably still gonna hear stuff in the background, just to try and cut it back as much as I can. I don't know why I'm trying to record when they building, but I wanted to play InZOI, man, and I didn't want to play it off camera. Hey, it sound like somebody fell through the floor. Damn, look at this gate. It's like a whole front door. Look at that gate. That's the type of gate I like right there. We ain't gonna go that much though. So I guess with the fencing, you just kind of gotta make it work. Rotate, move, scale. I don't know what this does, because that's as far over as it's gonna go. Won't go no further than that. Which I ain't really mad at this. I could make this work. I could easily make this work. Just trying to get used to the controls right now. So it seems like you could just drag things once you get them. I'm so used to like the Sims though with these eyedropper tools. I'm gonna have to stop recording, bro. This is way too loud. There's no way y'all gonna be able to hear me over this. I can barely hear myself over this. They're like right above my head right now. I mean, we are building a house, man. This is the sound of building. So it's like ASMR. It's not like ASMR at all. It's more like somebody taking a hammer to your head, to be honest. Oh, I wanted to go further out. Wait a minute. Yeah, we need to put this fence. Or should I bring it in some? So then we could do like a little landscape. Maybe I'll bring it in a little. But we'll take it over here to the wall. Not sure why I can't do that. Did I just create two fences on top of each other? What is going on right now? I think I might have accidentally created two fences. Yeah, I did. I don't understand what they're trying to make me do right now. What does this do? I just crashed this damn game. Alright, I'll be back when they're finished making all this damn noise. None of that I just did saved except her makeover. That's oh, I didn't know you could move the meters around. Oh, that's convenient. You can move all of this? Yo, I did not know you could move this around. Yo, I did not know you could move this stuff. This is game changing, y'all. I didn't know you could move your UI, because that's why I was saying like the UI is kind of not really cohesive. You can move it how you want to. Nah, this game is goated. I swear it's goated. So no matter how you want to play it, see, I kind of like it in the Sims way. So like maybe just the fact that you can do this is crazy though. I don't even know what this is. Oh, this is what they want to do. So these are their wants. They need to have these bigger. They need to make these more of a focal point, because I didn't even notice these. This is their wants, and then this is the time and stuff. And then these are the, damn, you could even move where the characters are. I don't mind it like that. I kind of like this though. And then this is like your menu and everything. You can move everything down there, which is good for me because I have my program running and this is running in the middle. All right, let's try this building again. Save the game. I have noticed a lot of them crashes, man. I didn't have this game crash on me like 3-4 times, but like I'm not tripping because they do have an auto save feature, which is nice, which actually I think I'm going to lower the time it takes to auto save too, because I think I set it to 5 minutes. Nah, 10 minutes. I'm gonna set it to 5 minutes though. So that means every 5 minutes this game is gonna save and we ain't gotta worry about losing nothing. I don't know why The Sims never had an auto save feature. To me, that's like remedial shit. I don't know why they never had a feature to auto save. I mean, you could have multiple saves, like an auto save file and then your last save file. That's like the best way to do it. I got on noise canceling headphones that look like my skin tone. You know, that Kim Kardashian color, that nude color, I think it's called Dune. Dune is almost my identical skin tone in a lot of places on my body. Some places it's a little lighter than my skin tone, some places it's a little darker, but it's like generally Dune is actually my skin tone. So when I had them in my ears and on my body and shit, you really don't see them, which is kind of dope. I kind of like that about that color. But yeah, like we was doing, I got these headphones in because it's too loud in here and I don't even know how this recording is gonna be, but like I said, I want to play InZOI and I want to play it with y'all. I don't want to just play it in the background. So if y'all could deal with the building noises, then we rocking like cut off stock. All right, but back to what I was doing. I was building a nice little fence because I think I want to do maybe something like this. Have a nice little walkway up until the gate. See, after you place a wall, I think they should not go directly to the next wall. It's kind of annoying, to be honest. Little shit like that. Because like once I put one down, it automatically takes you to another one. And sometimes you're not even in the right space. Like right now, I don't even want this right. I want to make another one. So I got to go back here and click another one. Little stuff like that is so simple to fix though. It's not even worth like, I mean, you got to say it just so they know it, but it's not even a big deal. This is a little bit off. All right, I think I'm gonna delete this whole wall anyway because I need to put the gate on there. Now it looked like it's letting me put the gate right up on there. Maybe that was a little glitch. Maybe that's why the game froze, because that's letting me do it now. Well, it was. I wonder if it's because I'm in between tiles. Go back. Cause see right here, they let me put it right up on there. But as soon as I create any distance from this, it's not gonna let me do it no more. Well, I don't want that fence right up on there anyway, so we just gonna have to deal with that little gap. So like that. That's gonna be our privacy. I don't know why that doesn't connect to this though. They should be able to connect. Maybe it's because it's not the same. And maybe I'm missing something. There's a lot of things I don't want to be like, oh, they should have did this, but it's like sometimes I'm just missing it because I don't necessarily know how this whole thing plays out. I like this gate way better actually. And see, now that goes right up against the fence. Now when I build this secondary wall, it won't let me put it up against the fence. See, that's weird. That let me know that that's a glitch, because I think you're supposed to be able to build this right up onto this and you can't because it's just a little glitch right now, which is all right. Not a big deal, not the end of the world. Do you have trees in here though? Do you have any landscape? Yeah, there we go. Landscaping, yeah. So you can change the size of stuff too. I forgot how they did it, but it was something with one of these arrows. Maybe you can't. Well, that tree is way too big. I'm looking for some trees that's kind of like this right here, like boom, bam, right there. And then maybe like something a little different. Damn, these are nice trees. I don't know. Something kind of like that though. Something kind of like that. I'm not mad at that. Now I am pretty sure that they don't have like mulch patterns and all of that, because that's kind of a lot for right now. If they did, I'd be very impressed though. I'd be very impressed if they did, but I don't think they do. See, I'm trying to get real detailed. I just think that the UI and the controls can be refined a lot just to make this a lot easier to build. Because like on the Sims, you could just turn, flip, click, turn, flip, click. Like on this game, it's a little harder to get around. And I don't think that's just me not knowing the controls. I just think right now the way it's set up, it's not set up the best that it could be. But I think they'll be fixing a lot of that coming up. A whole lot of it, actually. And see, I'm still getting into my thing, though. I'm still being able to do it. It's just a little more difficult than it needs to be. I'm curious if they got like a mulch pattern, though. Oh, they already got this built. I didn't know they had these built up already. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I was trying to recreate. Furniture cannot overlap. See, I would have liked to put the tree inside of this, though. This looked too good not to have. And you can't put the tree in it, though. I ain't gonna lie, that kind of hurt my feelings. Because that was about to be a really good situation. This is the floor pattern. Okay, so you can make your little pathway right there. You can't go outside of this area, though. I like to see some connection to the sidewalk. That's something that The Sims never did. I like InZOI to do it because that's thinking outside the box. Just so it looks cohesive. Like it needs to be able to have a walkway to go directly to the sidewalk. I like to see that. Also, the move objects type situation, because I really would like to put some trees in this, because this is a really cool thing. But unfortunately, I can't get into my super creativity because you got these limits right now. But there's a lot of cool stuff to, like this right here. Look at that. That's a great item. Great item. And see, I can line these up. Y'all know I like to work on exteriors before I even get into the interior, just so I can see. I like how this is looking already, though. This is looking real nice. So maybe we can get away with not using this, doing it the more traditional way. They got some really nice stuff, though. Like, this is beautiful looking stuff. This stuff is really good looking. And how you copy? They got the copy button right there. Man, when this game is perfected, I say probably give it another year. You give this game another year, man, it's gonna be insane. I mean, for real, I think they're gonna have so much support, so much stuff behind them that I think they'll definitely be innovating quick. They're not gonna let this fall off. It's too good of a base to fall off. That's why I like this early access. I was mad I didn't see that they emailed me back in August, because I would have been promoting this game. I ain't even see it. They probably thought I was being Hollywood on them. Oh, they do have alt, though, so you can use alt in here. I did notice that. Wait, that was kind of a dumb way to do that. See, this is the type of shit I'm talking about. I need my little eyedropper tool real quick, but you gotta go to the item and then hit copy. That's like the eyedropper, but you can use alt if you need to, which is nice. I'm glad that's the same in this game. I wish all the controls was the same, but maybe they didn't want to copy the Sims like bar for bar, but I wouldn't have been mad if they copied the controls bar for bar. Everything else, do your own. I think I'm gonna plop this one like right, I say like right here. That's on that black bar, that's on that black bar. Then I'm gonna delete these for right now. And then move this one like right there. This ain't bad. I actually think this denoise is working. Moving stuff around could be so much easier with the right controls. So I know that's something they're gonna fix. I mean, I don't know for sure, but I'm 99% sure, just going off of like my own self, they're gonna probably make this a lot easier to control and do things. Just because some of the stuff that I'm doing right now, I'm realizing that it's taking me way longer than it should, just because things aren't the most cohesive with like quickness. But see, that's what's so important about early access, because this gives us the opportunity to see how it fits us, and then they can mold the game based on that later on down the line. I'm just trying to make something look cool. I really want to mulch this in, but I don't know if that's going to even be possible. They got a little bench. Damn, I wouldn't mind putting a little bench right here. I'm trying to get rid of this, put this. Maybe I can move the tree. I kind of like that little bench action though. Not that I want random people sitting up here by my house, but still, this South Korea is a little different, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about the drama like you do in the U.S. Somebody could just take a break and sit down real quick, and you ain't got to worry about them scheming on you. That shit gets exhausting. Always thinking somebody out to get you gets exhausting. But you got to, because people be out to get you. I don't know, that bench is kind of lame, but it's alright for right now. Damn, you could put that right next to the bench. I kind of like that. Damn, you could flank them and that would look real nice like that. Look at that. Is there any way I could turn the sensitivity down? That'd be nice. How do I save the game right now? I had to go back. This is gonna be so good, man. Just the fact that you could literally walk around in your creation. Y'all know how much I like that. I used to talk about that with Disney Dreamlight Valley all the time. I mean, I think I had too big of hopes for Disney Dreamlight Valley though, because I wanted them to be able to like do relationships and build houses. Like, I think I wanted way too much. InZOI actually has all of that. It just needs to perfect it. But the fact that it's already got it is great. And I love that you could move your UI. That was phenomenal. Now we just got to try to make this. I still want to see if there's anything else they got for like mulch and stuff. Oh, maybe this is where I could use. Oh, so this is the stuff I got. This is the custom content I got. So I got a car. We got a Urus, which I have no place for out here. That would have been smart if I would have made a place for it, but it is what it is. We got the guns. But see, this is the weird part. The guns are in here. What is the guns doing and why are they so big? We got an anime statue, a PC. Damn. Okay, yeah, there's got to be something I'm not understanding about how this works, because this is supposed to be a PC. Or maybe, okay, that's how you size it down. So those little squares are how you size things. This is still too damn big though. Well, maybe not. Damn, you could lift it up. I guess that's about right. That ain't that bad. We got some guns. Not a lot. I really don't have a lot. The cars. This one's on its side. How the hell do I fix this? This one's on its side. Oh, you could just rotate it. Damn, you could rotate items like that? Well, that's dope. And then it needs to be picked up off the ground a little bit too. Well, this one don't look like it can be. The Lambo look good though. Look at that Lambo. Lambo looking official. Damn, I should have put the... I can't wait till they make mods where you could actually drive these cars. Right now they just for show, but you know eventually. How come I can't move this? All right, there we go. You know eventually these ain't gonna be just for show. You know one thing, another thing I miss from The Sims is dragging and sliding walls. Because right now I want to make this fence go back, but I don't know if there's any easy way to do that. Because I'd like to move everything back some. And I don't think there's no easy way to do that right now. I just deleted the fence. You know what? It is what it is. I don't think that fence was supposed to get deleted. I think I glitched it up, to be honest. It ended up here. All right, let's put the fence back where it was. It's almost like it's thinking that it's already a fence there, though. I'm definitely putting the heat on this game right now, y'all. I'm putting the heat on it. I'm putting the heat on it real heavy right now. I think I broke this. I think this is a glitch I just found. Because this fence is here, but the game is showing it like it's invisible. But you see how it's saying furniture can't overlap, and it's not connecting to where it was connected at before? It made the fence invisible. Even when I go back, like it doesn't put the fence back. Well, that sucks. Let me go back. Let me go back. Matter of fact, oh, see, now did it come back? I think it came back. Oh no, it didn't. Never mind. Wait, go to the main menu. Go to the lobby, don't save it. Alright, now go back in, and hopefully this saved before this fence got messed up. Every time the game crashes or messes up, we're gonna get better. 2 G-Wagons parked outside. This time, we're gonna go with the fence up here. Take it down, take it around, because the house ain't gonna be that big anyway. We ain't got that kind of money. Alright, then erase that. Did that make a full square? It almost act like it didn't. Then we're gonna delete this wall, and we're gonna put the fence, the big door in right here. Dead center on some bullshit right there. Is that dead center? I can't really tell. I like to have a grid I like the quarter grid that they have, but I also wish that you could change to the 1x1 like the Sim style, because sometimes this little grid is too hard to see what's in the center. Like I can't tell if that's centered or not. And the only way I can really center this is if I take a piece of the fence and count it. So let's just say that's $50 there. Then take the fence again, go to this one. And then that's not even letting me put it down. Then this is $50 here. And then you add $8 to this side. And then you add $8 to that side. So now we know that that's centered, even though it's still kind of uncentered. But we can center this though with it. Actually, this can't be centered. I didn't expect that. It's weird because this is actually centered with this right now. I wonder if I took this out, if I move this back move this fence over just a little nub like that, then move this gate down. Would it okay, it does fit. So that's a nice little workaround. That's a little workaround to get that to have a nice snug fit. So now having these two G-Wagons out here is just kind of a show-off thing. Not probably the smartest thing in the world to do, but it helps give me a guideline of the space I have around it, just in case I want to do something cool with the cars later on. Sometimes just moving items around is really sticky too. Like when I go to move it, it's like it don't want to move. That's all right. So then we're going to go in here where we was at. I don't even remember where that was. That was outdoor. Where was that at? Yeah, right here. Outdoor. I'm going to get the floor panel back. This one's okay, but the other one was better. Can I hold shift to continually? Yeah, okay. So shift still works, which is nice. Got to have some shift action. See, a lot of the controls are similar to the Sims. They just need to do a couple other, they just need to give you some options and then we'll be fine. Once they give us some options, we'll be straight. Put them right there on the edges and then put one of them on this edge too. Yeah, see, that's cool. Nice little fence situation. And now we got to get some trees again. I think I'm going to go one of these. No, I'm going to go two of these in the front and then a red one behind it this time. I'm probably going to delete this, but I might as well try it. I was thinking something like this. These cars are kind of in the way. But we ain't got to keep these cars here. These cars was just kind of a placeholder to show the space. Because sometimes I lose like perception of space in this game because these tiles are like a quarter of what I'm used to dealing with. Let's just put it right there halfway on the pavement. See, like I'm trying to move this and it don't really want to move at all. It's weird. It's like it sticks. I don't know why that's like that. All right, so now that's centered with the door. Beautiful. Let me save the game manually. How do I save from here? Do I gotta go back to save? See, they gotta add a save button so you don't have to go back to the game to save it. Little stuff, man. A lot of little stuff with this. I could probably make a whole list of things that I'd like to see. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should start making content like that. I might with this game because I actually like this game and I want to see this game grow and become great. So I actually might do that. Put together a video of all the things that they need to update and change. Because my point of view is different from everybody else's because I play this game pretty strong, man, with building and gameplay. It's not just one or the other. So I'm able to see a lot of the little faults that maybe somebody else might not see off the rip. I love this front entry though. It's just this flooring. I'm not feeling the way the flooring is. I don't know why they went with like, instead of just having something where you could just put tiles down. It reminds me a lot of House Flipper. It crashed again, y'all. I was taking a picture that was dope as hell. I'll throw it on the screen so y'all can see it. I was trying to get a good pic and then it just froze. And I mean, it just crashed. And I was trying to get this really good pic with them in between the cars, which I did get a few. I was trying to get some more, but I'll leave that to another time. What I was doing was trying to extend this. I was saying if that looked a little bit cooler like that, and then maybe move the tree over here like this. Kind of weird, but I'm just trying some things out, seeing how I feel, trying to get a hang of the movement and the way the game moves and handles. I think there's definitely a lot of room for improvement on the mechanics, but I'm sure they'll be working on that. This looks amazing, and it ain't even really done that great right now, but the idea is definitely amazing, and the graphics are just phenomenal. I'm telling y'all right now, if this was moving like the Sims with like the way I can build, man, this would be done in like probably 2 hours. But it ain't moving like that. It looks really, really good. Now I just got to come up with a way. See, because you know, if we was playing the Sims, what I would do is I would border this off real quick with the half wall thing, you know, with the slanted, with the tile, and then I would do mulch and do flower beds on each corner here. Do the tree, mulch it in, do some flowers around there, mulch both these in, and do all of that like within like probably 10 minutes. I can't do all of that right now, but I still want to kind of do something. I did like this bench, but I don't know, putting a bench up there near the house, it just ain't really gonna fit. And make it a different time of day so I could see a little better. I like that though. That's so much better than picking between the 4 times a day on the Sims. You could just make it whatever time of day you want it to be. That is very much appreciate it. I just want to be able to do more, man. Like I really want to just be able to just use the little grass tool and do the little mulch circles and everything. Like, you know what, Sonny? That's too damn bad because you can't do that right now. So deal with it. Like, you're right. I gotta just deal with it. I'm thinking, what if you did something like this? I like that. That look good like that. Look at that. Just not being centered might just drive me crazy. But I'm telling you, man, I got faith that they working on all of this very, very diligently behind the scenes. So me having that faith in them is gonna make this process a whole lot easier. Cause I want to build the dopest shit possible. Cause this game is so nice looking. Like I just want to build the dopest shit, but it's hard right now because it just ain't quite right. But I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna definitely try my best. Ooh, I like this bamboo. Just look like that LA house shit. They had this bamboo up like this on the fence, so you can't see on the other side. Like this type of vibe right here. See, I like that. Gives you all kind of privacy. That might be a little too tall though. I should probably put these on the side. I wish it was easier to pick up an object too. You gotta click this thing like 4 times to get the actual object click. Like 1 and then drag it instead of just picking it up and dragging it. I like having those options on it, but sometimes you just want to pick up an object. You don't want to have to click it 100 times. But we are putting a lot of stress on this shit right now. But that's good. We have to. All right, we down to $66,000. So trees and stuff must not cost that much. I guess they do. $900 for a holiday tree. $700. Maybe there's an easier way to make flooring. Floor tiles. Yeah, what about this? Damn, you really have to do these big ass floor tiles though. I wonder why they did that like that. Instead of making it smaller. This is off center too. Look at that. It's definitely off center. Damn, I really hate that you can't just do individual tiles and like put them on the ground. This is cool. They got blueprints for you though, if you needed help building. Nice little blueprint. And what's cool about the blueprint is that you could actually build it a million different ways just because you could use all different material. All right, I probably should get into trying to build the house because all the little details that I want to do just aren't really possible right now. Cause see, what I really like to do is mulch all of this off. Y'all know, if y'all been watching my Sim videos, you know how I build. I will be mulching all of this off around this fence, and then these will be inside that mulch circle. Then we could build the house like in this center part. I wonder what the Sims is gonna do though. You think they're gonna change up their game to try and compete, or you think they just gonna say forget it, we don't have to compete? This is difficult. This is actually really difficult to understand how big a room is, because I don't know. I see they got these little guidelines on the wall. I'm not sure what those are, but I do notice them. It's almost easier just to go off of how much the room costs though. So that's a room. I'm not a fan of how you build in here. It's very awkward. The reason I built that little room is because I need to see how big this is compared to furniture. So if this is small. Okay, so can you drag this? Change wall type, change the hand wall. Damn, I missed that, man. I definitely missed that about the Sims 4. Being able to just drag this wall out. I don't know if they'll be able to add that in this game, but if they can, that's very necessary. Cause see, now I gotta go in here and build a bigger wall just because these nightstands look little. I'm sure you could probably make them bigger though, can't you? So if you click it, you can, no, I don't think you can make this bigger. Some stuff you can make bigger, some stuff you can't. But what you can do is change the color of it. You could even do an eyedropper tool. Oh, damn, you can't. Hey, y'all need to add that feature. Eyedropper tool where you could take a color from a different object. We need that. I'm gonna just go black and then go chrome on the frame. And then for the drawers, do like, because I don't want to make this too complicated because I want to be able to do a lot with this. So, but you could spend an hour just designing one room because there's so many options with colors and textures. So the frame of this bed, I want to be the color. The black is cool. See, I love all of this, but I think the UI needs to be a little bit better. I do love all of this though. I think this UI for this type of stuff could be a little bit more cohesive. I say that so much, but cohesive though. because I love it, but then at the same time, it's hard to even see like where's the plastic. I use plastic on this one, and maybe they don't offer you plastic on the bed frame. They only offer you wood and textiles, or maybe you can go over here. But see, this is the AI stuff, right? Yeah, load texture, because you can make this whatever you want to, which is dope. But I just think the UI could be better thought out with like how things are. The painted wood, we'll just go with the black then. See, it's just weird though, because I was gonna have that match this. This is plastic, but I could just make this painted wood. I mean, it's pretty much gonna be the same color anyway. So we'll do that painted wood, and then I will hit OK. Then to copy this, we'll just go in here and copy that, which is beautiful. Put this one right here. I don't even know if this is where I want my bedroom at, unfortunately. I'm just trying to learn how to maneuver in here. You can't put this with uneven surfaces. Oh, because the floor is different. So you can move the floor up and down, which is nice. That's very nice, because then that means you can create like a living room that's a little lower than the kitchen. Like, I like that. It's not the best with the way it is though. I think the Sims 4 really got that down. The building in the Sims 4 is really like top tier. All right, back to building. I might have to pause this. Probably ain't though, because I'm doing so much with this building. I'm not really talking that much. What about shift? Shift doesn't create a square, huh? No, I don't. So to make this room bigger, I'm gonna just have to go in here and do it manually. Now, if I do this, will it just extend it? Did it just extend it? Yeah, it did. Okay, cool. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Oh, wow. Look, when you zoom in, it actually puts you inside the room with the ceiling and everything. This is beautiful how they did that. I was just trying to create a little bit more space. And maybe it's the way I build, but I think that the building in here is a little bit all over the place. It's hard to get things proper. Let's see what kind of plant action. They got some beautiful plants. Beautiful plants. I thought this was even. It's not even, is it? So what's off center? Please don't tell me this bed is not even, because the walls can be uneven. So what I'm gonna have to do is take this over a quarter and then move it down a quarter. It's good you had this many options, but for speed, it's not the best. Okay, so now we good. So now it's centered, which is probably the same issue with why this isn't centered. I probably don't have this. I should probably bring the fence in one. That way this will be centered with the tile, which is probably what I'm gonna end up doing. I just want to try to make a house, man, like a decent house. So we got a bedroom starting. We're starting a bedroom. We can have a little floor, a little rug. Nice little situation there. We can change the color of that. Maybe do a picture on the wall. I love the furniture they got in here though. Like, they came out the gate with some good furniture. I don't know, maybe like a little mirror in the corner. Something like that. Then maybe go with some window action. I wonder if they have blinds yet. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Damn, you know what? I could put this here and then put a fireplace in here. Or would that be doing too much? Do they have fireplaces? They might not even have fireplace. Oh no, they do. They do. Fireplace in the bedroom. This is way too tight in here for a fireplace. Way too damn tight. All right, fireplace. That's not gonna work. that's definitely not gonna work. Good idea, but it's not gonna work. See, I wish I could hit my eyedrop tool right now, go to these picture frames, and then click a different picture. But instead, what I gotta do, I gotta go find frames and then go back. So it's little shortcuts like that I miss. And then just jumping around. Jumping around seems to be pretty good though. Then we could put the door in. I like another little thing I like to have them do that the Sims never did. It's when you put a door in, you could have it closed or open. So you could like swing the door open. That'd be beautiful. I think that would be very cool. That's actually not a bad sized bedroom though. What about like a TV? Can we throw a little TV? Oh yeah, we could throw a little flat screen in there. A little flat screen. Damn, this is more my style right here. Nice shiny. See, I like glossy TV. What y'all like? When y'all buy a TV, what y'all like better? The glossy screen or the matte screen? I've always liked the glossy screen. Actually, to a fault. Like, I don't mind if the screen looks like this, like it's a mirror. A lot of the glossy screens, they got the anti-reflective coating now, but I didn't mind them being like a mirror just because it give you that little bit of extra to it. Makes it look like a mirror. Okay, so that's a decent sized bedroom. That's a decent bedroom. Looks like you do have curtains and blinds. Now with this, they probably will let you customize the size, right? Damn. I was thinking paralyzed. I know in paralyzed they let you do that. It would be like blinds and you could just widen them up. That would be a beautiful mechanic. I don't know if they could do that, but that would be a beautiful mechanic for this game. But right now we don't have that, so we gotta go with the singles. Which, to be honest, the singles ain't bad. Ain't nothing wrong with them. We make them this color, which is like a tannish color. That's not terrible. It's not the best either, but it's not terrible. Alright, now let's work on another room. I need to save this too, because it's been a minute. So now I need to build a hallway. Damn, look at this. You could just buy a room. You could buy an industry themed kitchen. Look, boom, kitchen already done. That's dope though. That is nice. Look at that kitchen. That's a nice ass kitchen. I don't really like industrial looking stuff, but you gotta admit that's a good looking kitchen. Club theme room, industry theme living room. That's a nice living room too. I don't like using pre-built rooms though, just because like a lot of the times I don't have. This is a nice bathroom though. I might go back on what I just said. Wait a minute. Whoops. Shit, I almost deleted that whole thing. I want to delete this room. Damn, you can't do that. This ain't the Sims. I'm tripping. Alright, just go back and do that. I want to turn this. Yeah, let's flip it. Where's the door? The door is on the other side. Okay, like this. Then I want to move the room right here. Yeah, like that. Then I want to move this over and then take this door, delete it, take this door, copy it, paste it. Now we got a little ensuite bathroom that I ain't even had to pay for. I mean, I didn't have to build. I definitely had to pay for it. I didn't have to build though. I don't know how many lights we need, but I'm gonna put 4 in here. This game is kind of dark, but I think it's only dark because the shadows are realistic. So if you want it to be bright, you might have to go crazy with the lights, which I don't mind doing. That might look stupid with those lights, but how do they look inside? Yeah, those lights look a little crazy. I need the little pocket recessed lights. That would be way better. TV is gorgeous though. This is looking good. I mean, it's not looking great, but it's looking good. I mean, compared to my Sims houses, this is definitely not looking that great, but it's just a lot harder to build in here. I'm hoping, you know, by the end of the year, building this stuff will be a whole lot easier. I hope that they make a couple changes to make it really easy on the next update or two, but they might not be able to. Because the controls, I think that's an easy one, but then some of the way the things interact, like adding the walls, the drag and stuff, that might take a whole lot longer if they even do that, because that's kind of a lot. Alright, so that's gonna be the little hallway. I could do another bedroom like right here, or like an office. That could be another room. Take this, copy it here. It's weird they use Z and X to rotate things. I think it's Z and X instead of the arrow keys. But see, a lot of that I think we'll be able to fix later on when we able to. I guess you could flip it with the left mouse button too. That's gonna open that way. That's gonna open that way. Cool. You got the, I guess I could make this the entire floor bathroom instead of doing a private one. I could just put the door here and make it for the whole house instead of making a ensuite bathroom. They got a fire alarm in the bathroom? That don't make no damn sense. They got 2 fire alarms in the bathroom. Yeah, see, I think it might make more sense to just do a bathroom like this because this house is not big. That way this room and this room can share it. This room is actually bigger than the master suite. I need to extend this back some, don't I? It takes so long. It takes so much longer than it does in The Sims, but it is what it is. Wait, before I delete this, take this, move this one back to that next wall, or just stick it up here just to get it out the way. Then delete it, then move everything back. I never knew how much I cared about that dragging the wall stuff until I didn't have it no more. See, then that make the master suite a little bit bigger. Then we could have another bedroom if we need to. You got a bathroom that I could try to work on. And then now we just need to make a living room and a kitchen. And I'm thinking kitchen here on the left, living room on the right. But maybe I should do living room. I'm going to do living room here, kitchen over here. Where did I even get them prefabricated rooms from? Right here. So if I wanted a kitchen of any type, you got a retro themed kitchen, you got a ranch style kitchen. What about this modern gray? This modern gray is beautiful. Modern gray dining room is beautiful too. That's $23,000 damn though. I'm gonna just stick it in here and see what happens. All right, never mind. Go back. Okay, that can't go that way. Go back. I wish they showed the room so you kind of knew what you was doing. So that wall has a window, so it's got to go like this way then? Yeah, I guess so. It's the only way that really makes sense. Nah, I think I'm gonna flip it. I'm just not gonna use a lot of this kitchen, but I do like how they did the cabinets. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna delete this whole wall, delete all of this. See, I kind of like how that is. That looks good like that. So this is gonna be part of the living room. So you have the kitchen right here, and I'm gonna do the living room right here, maybe the dining room over here, and then the front door. So it should be all open concept once it's all done. The question though is, how is it looking? See, the way I build, it makes it very difficult to do stuff like this. See, look, you can raise the kitchen up off the ground if you wanted to. See, I really do like that. I wish you could go down in the ground. Looks like you can't do that yet. I'm sure that'll be coming soon too, because I like to do the living room down and then the kitchen will be on the ground level. I can make do with it. And then what did the dining room look like? This was the dining room kitchen. Also, it's the same thing. It just has a dining room in it instead. Oh, I didn't know that. So I could have just took this one and deleted it. I just deleted the floor. You know what? Where this wine refrigerator is where I'm gonna put the dining room table. So I'm gonna put this in. I'm gonna take this dining room table with the chairs and I'm gonna put it over there. And then I'm gonna delete this entire room. Damn, you can't just delete a whole room. I forgot. Can you drag and drop? Damn, you can't drag and delete. There's so many features that I miss, yo. There's so many that I miss. All right, that's not worth it. That's not worth doing all that deleting. I just had to buy a dining room table myself. The dining room table shouldn't take that long to put together anyway. Okay, so I'm thinking like a dining room table and then some chairs to go with it. Some items they don't, you know, like on the Sims where some items they instantly go to the next one. It doesn't look like they do that on here. You can't put a chair on the end of the table. You gotta do it manually. That's lame. So that's what we looking at. Damn, you know what? I just realized this is the front gate. I'm thinking this is the front door. Hey, where did my fence go? What happened to my fence? Did I delete my fence or did it glitch up? Yo, what happened to my fence, bruh? I think it might have glitched up. That's all right. I need to rethink what I'm doing right now anyway. I might not have space to do a dining room table because I need to cut this house off like right here. How do you delete an individual wall though? I just want to delete. How do you delete a wall? I mean, I got the delete tool, but the delete tool is going to delete this whole thing. I didn't want to do that. I like this wallpaper they had right here. I kind of wanted to keep this. How do you just take this from the wall though? So you can't just take something off the wall. You have to like recreate it somewhere else. The current material is this. Now, can I add this to my favorites or something? Because I like that add selection. But where did that add that to? Or is that already? Oh, it's already in here. So this is it right here. So it's under tile. All right, well, I'm gonna just have to delete the wall and build another one. It's kind of a waste of time, but all right. So then this is gonna come out like this. Get rid of that. I guess I could just go ahead and finish this off. So this will be the full kitchen, and then maybe we'll go down one front door. I mean, I don't know. This is kind of tight. I really wish it would not keep building after you built the wall. It gets old after a while. And then I go here. Is this where I'm supposed to be going? Bro, get this wall out of my hand, please. And then I want to just delete that. Yeah, delete that like that. All right, this is a funny looking house. Definitely a funny looking house. But on the bright side, it's our first house in InZOI, and the controls are very weird. Oh, it's a cut in this wall, ain't it? Damn, how did that happen? Okay, so now it's complete and it just built the wall, the ceiling. If I deleted the ceiling, how would I build another one back? So if I deleted the ceiling right now, how would you put another ceiling back down there? Under platforms and then drag it. Okay, so this is how I need to make floors then. Platforms, which is kind of dumb. No, you can't beat having all this light. So I kind of want to delete all of these and build and then put the ceiling back on after. because you can't beat having all this light, in my opinion. I mean, I like all this light action. You know what happened? It crashed. I know it's just bugs. It's just early access, but I'm just not used to things crashing this much when I'm really trying to design, but it's still early access, man. I gotta remember that. You know what I mean? It doesn't take the annoyingness away from it not saving shit, though. So let's check the house out. Let's see. It better have saved, too. Let's just check out what we got so far. So far, got a beautiful entryway. Bruh, I don't think none of that saved. Can you just open the gate? Oh, okay. They just open. I love the fact that they open the doors like that, though. She didn't open this one. So I guess only one of those open. Boom, open the gate. Beautiful. None of that saved, by the way, what we just did. Then you can go in the bedroom. You can go to sleep if you want to. Quick and easy. All right, so now he at the house now. Let's have him see if he can get in the bed. And then he can go to sleep right there with her. See, it's beautiful. Love the game. That's beautiful right there. Look how little she is compared to my boy. But I don't understand why that crashed and deleted all my shit though. Do I try to keep building or do I just chalk it up, man? That's the question. I want to keep building because this game looks so good, man. Like, look at those cars. I want to keep building, but it's just like, it's kind of a pain in the ass at the same time. Building ain't supposed to be a pain in the ass. Building ain't supposed to be nothing but pure fun and entertainment. Let's see if we can get that bathroom again. You know what? They got a modern gray bathroom right here. Let's try that one instead. This other one look kind of nice too. So this is the modern gray, and then this is the tan. And so, which one do I like better? I like that this one give you some bathtub action. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna go with the modern one, and I'm gonna flip it. Gotta flip it the other way, like this. There, I don't mind that. And I really could leave this bedroom this size. I know I extended it before, but I could leave it. How's these look? Damn, they got a spaceship themed bedroom. That's crazy. What about the modern gray? I hate to be boring, but like, what does the modern gray look like? Looks decent. Decent enough to just say forget it and just do the modern gray? Low key. Then take the door, move the door over here, or matter of fact, let's just delete the door for right now. Oh, those aren't even together, bruh. What? They're not even together. All right, well, that's not gonna work. Try again, buddy. Try again, and then take the door and put the door over here. For some reason, it won't put the door right there though. I should be able to put this here. Cannot place on the corner of a wall. So it is not quite enough space. It looked like it's the same amount of space as that room though. Ooh, but it's not. I actually just realized it's not. This is actually the same right here. So now at this point, I might as well just build it from scratch. I'm gonna have to delete this anyway because this is too small. So I'm gonna need to I guess I could just make it a square. I hate to be boring, but like I said, it is what it is. So then we could put this picture back here. When I was watching people build on this game, they definitely made it look easier than it actually is. I mean, I was watching a speed build. I only watched one speed build, but to be fair, it is kind of difficult to build in here. What happens when you move this with them in it? They still just laying there. Damn, do they just stay like that? Wait, they actually just stay like that when you move the bed and they sleeping in it? That's hilarious. I actually prefer that though. Just stay where you are, yo. Just floating midair. That is crazy. I'm rocking with it though. I'm rocking with it. All right, well, I'm gonna put this bed up where I needed to go. He moved a little bit, but he ain't really moving. It'd be nice if I could just copy this whole room and paste it. A lot of them little things in the Sims make you lazy, but I'm almost thinking, should I go 3 windows? So do 3 like this, then do the 3 blinds to go with it. Yeah, see that looked pretty good. Center this. You know, we could probably double this. I wish you could make it 2 different pieces of art, but I mean, I'm sure you could do customized stuff and things like that, but right now we just trying to get the basics, and the basics are already hard enough. So I'm just trying to build something See, I don't know why they even bother building this like this. You might as well just made this a square. You doing all this extra for what? Just put that like that. Maybe there was a reason, but I don't see the point in doing that. I don't really like the layout of that bathroom anyway. But we gonna chill. We gonna chill. And then how many squares is this room? This room is 20 squares that way and 24. So it's a 20 by 24. So 20 this way and then 24 this way. Like that. Cool. Then we're gonna take this door, copy it, plop it in, like going the same direction. I think I might have made this. Yeah, I made this too big. Damn, man, this little stuff like this really like messes you up. Go back this way, then delete this wall. It's so easy to like make a mistake and make something just a little bit too much bigger than it needs to be. All right, so that's good. Those are 2 even rooms. Everything is even right now. From what I can tell, everything is even, which is good. Now we need to work on the front of the house, which I think maybe right here, 21. Take it to 21. Damn, I don't even know what square I'm on. I guess this one. And then take it to 21. Matter of fact, let's take it to 20. Let's take it to 20. Then cave it in too. So it gives us a little bit of doorway action for the front door. I like a double front door. They right above my head making all this damn noise. I want a double front door though. I don't know if you could actually do that. Do they have double front doors yet? It don't look like it. I mean, they got some sliding doors. They got a barred door. You could make a jail in this bit. But they don't have... Oh, they got a garage door? Well, that's something the Sims ain't never had. Sims 4. I would definitely like to put a garage in here. But right now, this doesn't even make sense to have a garage because the gate is here. And maybe what I could do is make a garage here and then have the gate. So I had a garage door and then the gate and then make the garage. But can you even park your car in the garage though? That's the question. It looks like a 2-car garage, but nah, probably is only a 1. I think I'm gonna leave the garage door alone. I mean, having a glass sliding door as a front door, that doesn't even sound right. I think I'm gonna just have to go with a single. I don't want to, but it seems like I'm gonna have to. Damn, this is off center too. Look at that, bro. This centering. Maybe I don't like these quarter tiles. What y'all feel? How y'all feel about the quarter tiles? I almost like the single ones. Like the space on the Sims better. It's too easy to get stuff off center on with the quarter tiles. Like I ain't never had this much of a problem lining up doors before. So what's off center exactly? Okay, so this is over. I thought I counted right, but I guess I didn't. So this is over too far. So what's centered is right here. All right, so that's gonna be the indentation. I don't even remember exactly. Okay, so it's like this, like that. All right, cool. And then we're gonna delete that little piece. The indentation isn't as prevalent as it was before, but all right, now we can do the front door. These are so like traditional, but I don't know. I can't get a double door, so I had to go with just a single. This is a really modern door, but it's like, not a fan. This is really my favorite one, but I use this on all the interior doors, so that kind of looks weird. But I could always change the color. Maybe we just go with a solid front door. I've never been a fan of a glass front door though. But I mean, we got a gate. Like it really ain't that deep. Then I like to do some light action out here. Do they have categories at all, or is it's just strictly, it looks like it's just strictly the design. There's no like categories. There's categories, but you got to scroll down into them. Ceiling lighting, floor lamps. It's kind of combined into one, to be honest. Table lamps. I'm looking for wall lamps. Yeah. It is dope that they let you put neon signs. They got all these neon signs. That's great. There's a lot of great aspects to this game though. There really, really is. It's just not complete yet. And you can kind of feel it's not complete when you start trying to do stuff that I used to do easily. We'll just throw the 2 little lights like this up. Then maybe get a little planter or something, put it outside. But see, when you start doing the details and this stuff looks this good, that's when you start to be like, yeah, this game is goated for sure. Like, look how beautiful them plants are. Beautiful front door. You got to build your own platform because, wait, what did I do before? I went in here and did what? Platforms, yeah. This is what I need to be doing. What is this grid, by the way? Where am I even at? Is that it? Nope, that was not it. That just messed that completely up. It's kind of hard to tell where you're placing it. All right, so I'm a little off. Maybe this isn't what you're supposed to do because it just deleted the door and everything when I did that. I thought that's how you did the floor though. I'm gonna just type in floor. Yeah, floor mirror. Damn, you could actually put a mirrored floor in. See, this is the beauty of this game. I love this type of shit right here. Mirrored floor? Like, come on, man. A mirrored floor? That's beautiful. Now, whether or not we gonna use it is a whole nother different question, but it is beautiful though. You know what I feel like InZOI is for real right now? At this early stage, it's like so many good ideas and so much greatness. It just needs to be categorized and like polished up. You know what I'm saying? It's like getting a Rolls Royce, but getting it in boxes of just parts. You know what I'm saying? It's like so many good parts, but they're not put together properly yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still got to be put together properly. But once you get that Rolls Royce put together, oh man, you're going to be living your best life. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be living your best life. But until you get it put together, you're going to be like, man, what am I going to do with this whole ass box of mess? And that's kind of how InZOI is right now. It's like, it's such a good box of mess, but it's just not quite perfect enough to be like, yeah, I could build a house any day of the week on this. Like, I can't really build like how I build. I'm gonna have to fix this. I forgot. So to line this back up, this is still gonna be off center though. Like, it should not take me this long to figure out how to make a floor. Like, I'm pretty sure this is how you make a floor, but this is off center. And don't nobody want no off center ass floor it's not even connected to the wall that's got grass up here. So this can't be right. This can't be. If this is it, then of course they're gonna have to work on this type of stuff. But there's no way that I'm gonna be able to build in certain amounts of panels like this. There's no way this is how you're supposed to build. But then it kind of make me think that it is, because why else would they do these little tiny pieces then? You could freely place them though. Wait a minute. So you can freely place these tiles, right? So you can get them as close to the wall as possible. I guess this is how they want you to do them, man. I mean, as crazy as that might seem, I think this is actually how this is supposed to work. This couldn't have been a they had to realize that this wasn't going to be a long-term thing. There's no way they thought that this was going to be long-term. So this is probably just a placeholder until they figure out how to do floor tiles or something, because there's no way that that this was what they were planning on doing with floor tiles. It's just no way. And it's a shame because the actual tiles are really nice. It's just the way you place them is terrible. You know, that's the beauty. That's the beauty in playing these games and not being paid by the company to play them. You could just say whatever the hell you want to say, man. I love that. And companies that allow you to do that, like, I'm sure InZOI wouldn't mind me critiquing this game the way I'm critiquing it. But like some companies, I remember it was something that came out. I forgot what company it was, and it was a big deal. I think it might have been. It was a big company too, though. It was like Marvel's or something, and they was like, you can't compare it to such and such. But they let a bunch of influencers get it and all of that, but you couldn't compare it. It was basically a situation like this. Like, imagine getting InZOI and then them saying, oh, but you can't compare it to The Sims. Like, how can you not compare InZOI to The Sims? And it's literally like they're in the same genre. These motherfuckers speaking Spanish. That shit is crazy. They actually understand each other. It's crazy. W Spanish, man. W Spanish. It's crazy. I know a few words, and then all of a sudden when they start talking, it just sounds like all that shit run together. That's probably like how listening to English is, though. Like, the way I speak English is totally different than the way probably somebody learned English. Cause I be having a hard time talking to my acupuncture dude, cause he from China, straight from China, and he knows English, but like he probably knows proper English. And since I don't speak proper English, I be trying to speak proper English to him though. But even when I try to, it still comes off kind of like probably hard to understand for a person not really familiar with English. I was thinking about just trading all of these and putting these tiles in. I kind of like these a little bit better. I just hate that you got to go through all of this to line them up. Like, this is kind of ridiculous, man. Look at this. There's gotta be an easier way. Y'all gotta post in the comments and tell me there's an easier way. If y'all don't tell me there's an easier way to do this, we gotta make sure they update this ASAP, because this is too much. And I can't even really get it even because it's uneven. I'm not gonna keep even focusing on that because that's just taking too long. They got so many things that were really thought out, and then some things that just kind of like, how did you expect that to work? All right, so this is gonna be living room and kitchen though. So that's living room and kitchen. We could do the glass sliding doors in the living room and the kitchen. I mean, I don't know. I had to see. Yeah, I think one of each is cool. So like you have one sliding door here, and then you could do one sliding door off the kitchen too. I think that's good. Let me say this, by the way, because I've done a lot. What is going on here? Damn, she eating his ass. Damn, yo, that's crazy. Nah, I need to save it though. That's because I moved the bed with them on it. All right, what happens if I unpause it though? Okay, they straight. All right, the house is coming together, man. House is coming together. It's taking its good old time, but it's coming together though. Instead of taking the roof off, I'm gonna leave the roof on. How do you build a roof though? Roofing, here it is right here. Now, you know I ain't never been good with roofs in The Sims, so I just got good with roofs in The Sims. All right, this is not the roof. Actually, the roof thing didn't seem that bad. I don't know exactly how I'm building it right now though. Oh, that looks weird. See, now this shows you right here that they'll probably be adding that to the wall, because see, I was just able to move that roof just like this. See, like that? See, that kind of proves that eventually they're gonna change the way this whole system works, and you'll probably be able to move and contract the walls, expand the walls, move the walls with the furniture and all of that type of stuff after a while. I'm sure they're not gonna do that right away. How am I doing this roof right now? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I could just go straight across the top. I mean, that's kind of a lame ass roof, but it's the first house I've ever built, so I can't be too harsh. What is this? Oh, this is the extension on the front and the back. It seems like it don't want to extend the other way though. Maybe it can't. What if I pulled it over? What does it look like under there? Okay, at least it's flat though. I do like that, because you know on the Sims they be like, they had the shit wide open, so they at least have that right. And then I wonder if you can put lights up here. Ooh, shit, you can. Oh no, you can't. Damn. That was a missed opportunity. I told you, I'm pushing this shit to the limit, bruh. But look how dope that would have been. I could have put lights up there. And maybe I still can. Maybe I just need to build some kind of foundation. Maybe I need to build a platform and then put the roof over top of the platform. That might be a good workaround. Let's try that. So platform up here. That's not really what I was looking for. But platform up here, then slide it all the way down. And since we have a platform up here, we might as well take it back too. So then the roof is sitting on top of a platform. Damn, did that just delete them trees? Why you do that? Them trees wasn't hurting nobody. They kind of are, aren't they? They are a little bit stiff. How come I can't move this no more? All right, now we can move it again. See, I'm thinking do it like that, right? Just do it like that. Go over on each one. Just a little bit. But then on the front, go over a little extra like that. See, that looks good. Then put the roof on top of this like this, but flip the roof where it's going this way, and then stick it up on there like that. Okay, that's got a nice little realistic lip to it. Now can we add the ceiling lights? I did all of that and you still can't add the ceiling lights. How is that not a ceiling though? I thought that was a ceiling. There's nothing popping up for ceiling. I was thinking maybe you got to put some kind of ceiling tile. There's floor tiles. The floor tile thing they have to start over with. There's no way in the hell that floor tile thing is gonna work long term. They got to change that. But it don't look like there's no ceiling tiles though. Unless you're supposed to put the ceiling tile, maybe instead of a platform, we should have built a ceiling tile. I mean a floor tile. I don't know why I'm saying ceiling tile. A floor tile though. So delete the roof. Let's try this one more way to do this, and if it don't work, then it just don't work. If my shit don't grow, then my shit just don't grow. Alright, floor tiles. Let's go with the floor tiles, and let's go with the smallest one. Now it looks like you can't extend this over, can't place in this area, which tells me that a floor tile cannot extend beyond the... Alright, bruh. So none of that is gonna work, and I'm mad because the little idea I just had actually looked kind of good, and now, InZOI, you gotta work on some stuff, bruh. I know I can't keep complaining about it because it's only been 2 days, 3 days, a week, however long. But I'm not going to be able to play this the way I want to play it until this stuff is implemented in a way that makes playing it easy. What I'll probably end up doing is actually building more and just play the game more now. Because the building is kind of weak right now. It's not weak though. It's really not weak. It's not quite right. I hate to say it's weak because it's not weak. Alright, so we're going to put the roof back how I had it, which looks pretty good. It's a nice little roof right here. I just don't understand why I can't put a light on the ceiling. That's a ceiling. How is this not a ceiling? This is clearly a ceiling. The only difference between this and the inside, I guess they say inside is ceiling. And so what happens if I do this? What if I go inside and then use... Oh, they don't have a eyedropper tool, do they? I was gonna eyedropper to the but you can't. There's no eyedropper tool available. Create a surface. Wait, what is this? Create a surface. Only select entire rooms. I could have did that without that, right? Oh, I guess you can edit color, change wall height. I guess you got a few more. Change to a handrail. I mean, I guess that's useful, but not in my case. Look at the door lock. That's dope. You'll probably have burglars and everything in here eventually, just like on the Sam's for real. Eventually. All right. Well, I like the outside how we was working with it, but we're gonna have to get rid of it. The idea for right now. This is gonna be the living room, and this is gonna be the kitchen, and they're kind of small. They're gonna have to do. So we need a big ass TV in the living room. Damn, they got an actual LG. Damn, they got LGs actually in the game. I mean, I know that's like marketing, but like, I love when they use real stuff. Cause I'm thinking about buying an OLED. I don't even need a TV, but I kind of want to buy a 77-inch G4 OLED for my bedroom. Even though I really don't need one, I just kind of want one because I used to have an 82 and then the 82 broke. And then I got a 65 that used to be in here that I recorded off of. I've been using a 65, but 65 ain't quite big enough for me. I like that 77 or that 82. I was thinking about getting a 77-inch OLED, which would probably be amazing. But that is really dope though that they had that on here. I don't know why they cost $25,000 though. That's insane. I think the G4 for the 77 is only $3,000. That's still a lot of money because you don't even have to pay that kind of money for a TV no more. You really don't. All right, let's just mount this on the wall like that. I love how you can go inside while you building. That's something that the Sims, like, they really need to work on that. I hope that InZOI makes the Sims work harder. I'm thinking it probably will because InZOI is really putting some heat on the Sims right now, and I'm glad for that because competition is good for everybody. It really is. Without competition, you have monopolies and then you get fucked at the end anyway. So it's always good to have competition. This is my favorite plant. I'm about to overuse the hell out of this plant because this really is my favorite one. It fits in the corner nice. This wall ain't even centered, is it? Bro, please tell me this is not another wall that I messed up. It's another wall that you messed up, buddy. Come on, bruh. This symmetry in here needs to be fixed some kind of way. I don't know how they gonna do it, but they gotta do something. I can't deal with this damn game with this symmetry. It's like one little off piece and everything is gonna be off centered in that room. So now what are we gonna do? Are we gonna add a piece here or are we gonna delete a piece there? I don't think these doors are gonna work if I take that off. So I'm gonna have to add a piece here, which is gonna be strange as hell because this is the outside, but I'm gonna have to do what I gotta do. And it's just gonna have to get done like that. Luckily the roof is still overhanging because I made the roof overhang so much. It won't really matter that much. I like the ability to have a half wall, but I think you should be able to turn it off. So you could just build 1x1 tiles instead of quarter tiles because the quarter tiles is what's making everything uneven. All right, so now we back even again. Back even, Steven, everything is good. This house is really small and kind of shitty. Really small and kind of shitty, but I think it could be all right though. Let's just center this on the wall. This don't have to be centered. I'm not tripping on this being centered actually. This just needs to be on the wall somewhere. If it's centered, cool. If it's not, it doesn't matter. That really don't even need to be doors, but I'm letting them be doors just cause. And then now we got to get into the actual living room furniture, which what kind of furniture do they got? They do got some sectional action, which is kind of beautiful. Oh, the rotated is Z and C. Why in the hell would you pick Z and C? Or you could rotate it right sometimes with the mouse. Seems like it works on every other click. Look at the reflection in that TV. That shit is beautiful. So I don't know, should I go with like a sectional like this, or should I go with a 2-3 piece like laid out set? This is nice. I like this couch. I like furniture that looks like this. Do they have a love seat variant? You gotta have a love seat and a sofa variant, man. You have to. You can't just do one and the other. You have to have both. And all they got is love seats. I mean sofas. They do have a love seat right here though, but none of them are the same. Like that's a nice style too. Maybe they got some chairs to match. Nope, they do not. That's kind of a missed opportunity, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, because I really like that. I like these beanbag chairs too, but that's not really the vibe at all. I was gonna go with like this and then do that tan, like, you know what I'm saying, that light tan. You get the right color with that. I mean the right texture with that. And this is like that right there. This ain't gon', maybe I could double this, but it's not it's not enough space. Damn, they require a lot of space to get in these couches. Look at that. Look at that square that they can't intersect each other. Damn, that's lame. I might have to do a beanbag chair. I was gonna get one of these a long time ago to record in. I'm glad I didn't get it to record in, because that would have been terrible for the recording in, but been nice for back massages. Okay, so good news and bad. Good news is I kind of found out why this game crashed a couple times while we was playing today. That's the good news. The bad news is the game crashed a couple times today. The reason why it was crashing was because every time I stopped recording on my program during playing the game, it would crash the game. This is not something that I don't think is that crazy, because I think that's happened on The Sims a few times too. I think it's got something to do with how the game adjusts to me closing out of it, but I don't know. But I do know one thing. Me and Bay over here is looking real official. We got our matching outfits on, and I like her ponytail and her neck and her jawline and her ears and shit. You know what I'm saying? She's really cute. I like that. I like this house. It's coming out very nice. But I do wish we had more options to create. I hear music playing, but I thought I turned it off. Where's that music coming from? Wherever this music is coming from, I kind of like it. Why don't they have that music playing all the time? Wait, it's getting closer. Why isn't this music the music that they got in build mode? Is that coming from the cafe? Oh shit, it's coming from here. This is where we need to be. This the type of shit I like to have in build mode, y'all. Come on. Come on, InZOI. Get some shit like that, man. Some of that bossa nova. I love that bossa nova, man. That bossa nova is one of my favorite types of jazz. That bossa nova, that aka elevator music, aka Sims music, that should be the buy mode music, build mode music. But it's not. So we gotta have to put our own music in after the fact. So I need to finish doing what I was doing, which was getting this living room together. Oh, it crashed. That's what happened. A lot of stuff been going on today, y'all. I've been dealing with these people building in my house, and I left, came back, so it's just like all over the place. This video is probably hella long too. But you know what? We rocking, man. Why not just make an extra long video for y'all, because we rocking with InZOI. It ain't gonna be no Sims for a minute, unless y'all really want Sims again. I kind of want this statue. I downloaded it. I might as well put it in here. I mean, why not, right? It's not too much for YouTube, is it? I don't like how funny acting this place and objects is. It's kind of funny acting. You see how it's like going in the ground? It's kind of it's a little glitchy. So when you hold Alt, if you hold Alt, they'll let you place the item anywhere. That I didn't know. So if I hold Alt, it'll ignore the border around the object. Wow. So it's like a built-in move objects. Look at that. So it'll ignore it. I don't know how that's going to play out with gameplay, but I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. What is this? My inventory? How do I have stuff in my inventory? Oh, this must have been stuff that just didn't work out when I deleted stuff. All right, well, how do I sell this? Because I don't even want this right now. I don't have a delete button, y'all. I replaced my delete button with a screen. I don't have a delete button. So how do I delete this? Maybe trash? Did that give me that money though? I think I'm gonna put some windows in here. These are a little too big though. What you think? They're a little too big? Kind of feel like they are a little bit too big. I like that pressing Alt just lets you put that wherever you want to though. That is really nice. InZOI on that one, which we already know this InZOI. How do I put this TV up higher on the wall? There we go. Yeah, I want that TV smack dab in the middle of them two windows. Smack dab in the middle, and then we gonna stick these shades right on top of it. See, that's a nice little look. We kind of doing something right now. We putting some things together. You know what I'm saying? We are definitely putting some things together more than we have been. Now I need a little TV stand. I don't like these little short ass TV stands. I be seeing people on YouTube talking about the TVs and they be having these little tiny ass stands. I'm not a huge fan. I like the IKEA units. That's what I have behind me. That's what I have in my bedroom. You can put a lot of stuff in them. They clean. You could change the door, make it however you want to look. That's my favorite. But since we ain't got that, we gonna have to go with that right there. Little tiny ass TV stand. Unless they can go together. If they can go right next to each other, they can actually, mostly with the move object. That is so dope that all you got to do is hit Alt and it'll let you place it in a place that you couldn't place it before. That is really cool. That's like a different take on move objects. I mean, that's a little longer than I probably should do it, but I like it. I think that looks cool. I'm gonna change the color on everything eventually. I'm thinking about going with that and then just changing the color on it. I need a little end table too. I wish they had something they do. Here you go, right here. I was about to say something a little smaller. They definitely do. Let's go with something just like this. And then we're going to put that joint right there in the corner. We're going to put a light or something on it. Then we could get some picture on the wall. Damn, they got fans in here. I wonder if the fan spins. We about to find out. Damn, I keep pressing this thinking I'm going to spin it like in The Sims. It's not The Sims, bruh. It's not The Sims. Hopefully. Oh, wait. When you click an object while holding. Okay, so I just found something out. If you click an object while holding Alt, it goes right into moving the object instead of going to that menu. So if I want to move something, instead of clicking it like this and then doing it, if you just hit Alt or hold Alt, all right, I don't know exactly. No, if you hold an Alt and click it, it still comes up. If you hold Alt, click it, and I don't know, maybe that's not a trick. I don't know. I thought it was. They got the indoor slippers you could put next to your bed, which is kind of dope. I like that little kind of realism going. They got some shelves. These shelves are a little bit too thick for where I want to put them. Can we go shelf above the TV, or is that doing too much? Shelf above the TV might just be doing too much. What if we lowered the TV? Lower the TV right here. And then lowered the shelves. There's some kind of shortcut with Alt holding that, because I just used it. Maybe double clicking it? I don't know. Those floating shelves are kind of ugly, but maybe if I make them white, they won't be so bad. That's a nice TV though. And I need a little bit of art for the wall, something for the wall over here. They don't have a lot of pictures. I'm surprised they don't have more pictures in here. Mostly giving so many customization things, unless I'm just dumb and don't know how to customize them, which could be a thing. You would think that you could put more. I wonder how come they do that little red tag. Does that mean you getting too close to something and it'll mess it up? Or is that just like a warning? Well, let's just put it right there. Like, you would think I could just customize this, right? And maybe I can, and I'm not clicking the right buttons. Edit appearance. There you go. Edit appearance. So you can make this look however you want it to be. Oh no, wait, I just made it a car. Color and material, paint room. Oh, you can change the size of this shit. I didn't know that. Swappable mesh. I don't know what that means. I just thought maybe you could change the picture to something that's on the computer, but it don't look like you can. So that's fine. I'll just take this one and make it bigger. So you can't make this one bigger then. They confusing me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. So this one I can make big. I have to click the car before I can make this bigger. Is that a glitch? So it don't show the size of the mesh until I click the car, and then it shows the size of the mesh. So if I put this picture down here like this, and then I go to here, and it don't give me nothing over here until I click the car, it brings that up. Then I hit undo, and now I can change the size of the picture. So I don't know if that's some kind of glitch or we just found a workaround, but I'm rocking with it. So it looks like if you double tap, it say furniture can't overlap. So it's not letting me make it. I'm trying to move this down and it won't let me move it down. Maybe that's why it's saying with the mesh. But see, I can't edit the size until I make it a car and then go backwards, and then I can change the size of this picture and then this position of it, which I don't really know what that means. I mean, it's kind of high up in the air, but at least it's on the wall, so I can't be mad at that. Then maybe we could get us a little light or something like that. Get us a little table lamp, some kind of little lamp. I need a little lamp. You got a little lamp? Let's get some lamp. I need some lamp action. I need a little bit of lamp action. Man, I really appreciate all the new people, man. I appreciate all my OGs too, first and foremost. But I appreciate all the new people rocking with me too. A lot of new people finding me off this InZOI, man, which is dope. I mean, I welcome y'all in with open arms. It's going to be a fun experience, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be a lot of wisdom shared. It's going to be a lot of funny moments. It's gonna be a lot of good design. See, that look kind of dope like that. Little sun, y'all, sign, little sun. Then we got a little clock. What we gonna do with this clock? I might just start cooking up some shit now. Y'all, because we getting a little bit more in the zone. We can do things. I kind of want to put the clock somewhere else. Never mind. I don't like this clock up here. How do you delete something that's in your hand? You can't. You just got to put it down and delete it. Damn, they got a grandfather clock. I ain't seen one of these since my grandma had a house. Since my grandma's crib. Grandfather clock in a modern house is crazy though. If this is the size of a real grandfather clock, this house is enormous, because I didn't realize these ceilings was this high if that's the case. Either that or this clock is way too small to be a grandfather clock. Damn, this is an iron. They got some vases. Oh yeah, I like this type of shit. I just bought this type of shit from my room, my bedroom, and my living room. I'm trying to transition into like more of this type of style. I'm adding it with my modern, but I'm also trying to add a little bit more color to my modern. All right, so as far as living room goes, they got shelves. I don't really love the way this is organized. I don't mind the room, but I think they should have categories just on their own too though, because I usually use that in the Sims like that to find my stuff. Like just go to appliances or just go to electronics, and if there is one way to do that, I'm not seeing it. So you gotta have an audio interface. This is a receiver. Man, I just redid my entire bedroom, y'all. I'm actually glad I recorded ahead of time, because I had to basically, now y'all know I got this whole thing behind me. This is 5 Besta IKEA squares from IKEA. So I got these on legs though, nice chrome legs I got, but the ones in my bedroom was sitting on the floor. So what had happened was the carpet was getting dirty, and y'all know I'm clean. I don't like my stuff to be getting too far out of hand. I'm not like a OCD neat freak, but I like my stuff to be clean, and it was getting dirty, and it was hard to clean that like behind those things because they're sitting on the floor, so it gets really dusty and shit behind there. So I had to take everything out of all 5 of those, which is a bunch of my junk that I put away a long time ago, and then I had to basically empty them all out, flip them over, and put the legs on there, and then attach everything. And the thing about my house is that I sometimes forget how much stuff I have hidden. So I got a lot of cords. Like even looking in this room, you don't really see a whole lot of wires, but there's so many wires that's hidden, either behind the walls, under the baseboard, like they're everywhere. And this stuff is connected into a big mesh of everything. Like in here, one of them cubes, the top of it is full of all the connections in this room. It's just a lot of that connecting stuff, and I had to do that in my bedroom, so I had to take everything out, and my receiver was one of the things I was connecting. And it took me literally from It was 4 when I started. No, it was 3 p.m. when I started. And I didn't finish until 10 a.m. the next day. And then I passed out. But it took me so long, man. So I was doing that heavy the other day. But see, I don't even have no place for these speakers, though. I was going to get this, but I don't even have a place for them. We got to get a radio, though, because I got to see about the radio station. Damn, they got a Samsung in here. They got Samsung shit, too. So they got Samsung, LG, and Hyundai. Now, I know Samsung ain't a Korean company. Samsung is Japanese, ain't it? What country does Samsung come from? Suwon. Where the fuck is Suwon? Alexa, where is Suwon? Oh, shit. Yo, hey, this game about to put Korea on the map, South Korea on the map, because I thought Samsung was Japanese or Chinese. Damn, Samsung is Korean too. Hey, I like that. That make me like this game even more. They looking out for their own like stuff. So like, since they all Korean, they like, yo, put this in the game. We all rocking with it because this is like representing our culture and shit. W unity, you know what I'm saying? Uniting under South Korea and shit. I like that. We don't do that in America. We hate each other over here. So it's nice to see. It's nice to see that people do that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I did not know that though. Samsung is a South Korean company originated in Suwon. All right. Well, we got to get on this kitchen next. This episode is going to be like 7 hours if I don't get it done. How these refrigerators looking? See-through double. And then, so this is a see-through refrigerator. And then this is the screen. I'd much rather have a screen refrigerator personally. That screen refrigerator is clean. They got upper cabinets. That's a major W. Minimalist. I kind of want to go with this minimalist look. And then this is the mini cabinet. Shit, this ain't really tall enough. You could just do these fully across the... Oh, wow. See, this is the part about them quarter squares, man. I got to get used to it. I'm just not used to it. And it keeps messing me up because I'm thinking things are going to sit properly and they don't because they're not the right dimensions. Why they saying this won't go? Oh, shit, it's sticking out the back. That's why they say it won't go. That is really ugly. As crazy as it might seem, I'm thinking about pulling this out just so I can put another counter up here next to this. It might seem ridiculous, but at the end of the day, we trying to build a nice house that we can live in for a long time, play the game, learn how the game functions. Where the fuck the function? 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2. I think this will do it. Let me make sure before I say yeah. Make sure this fits. Yeah, it does. For some reason, it won't let me put it there though, which is odd. Cannot be placed in areas with, because of the ground. So yeah, the ground needs to be pulled over. Oh, I gotta finish this wall though. All right, so I'm gonna just make this kitchen go to here and then delete this wall like that. So this part of the house will stick out more, which still is okay because the roof line we pulled over so far, which was a good plan, even though I didn't plan for it to be the plan. It still ended up being a good plan. That way we can go cabinets across the whole top. And then I want to do an island too. So I went with the modern. None of these look like that same thing though, which making me think that I should go with the veneer top because the modern minimalistic or whatever isn't a top shelf where this is. It's saying this can't be mounted on the wall. Why? Because the refrigerator there. But the refrigerator ain't got nothing to do with you. It can be mounted here though. Except here because of the refrigerator. But if you hit Alt, then it will. There's some strange borders in this game that I don't really understand. Like, why would that interfere with the refrigerator? I do want to change this look, though. I'm thinking, keep it light or go dark? That's actually not a bad color, the color it is right now. Kind of a tone back tan. Or should I go with, like, dark gray? Keep it like a grayer modern, or should I go full white with it? There's so many ways we could take this. To match that over there though, I'm thinking it should probably stay like a tannish color. Okay, so that's how you do every one of them. You could use that little eyedrop tool that way. I don't know if I like that color though, but we're gonna rock with it for right now. And now I can use the veneer on the bottom and it'll match. And then I guess you could just make this an island. I guess. I don't see an island specifically. There's got to be a specific island piece though, right? Or can they just eat at the back of the counter? They got a lot of good items in here. I'm just looking. They got a lot of stuff in here. It's almost looking like it don't really matter. I'm gonna put the stove right here. You gotta use Alt. It's gotta be the left Alt too. That's cool. That's cool. I guess you could just use the back of the counter because ain't none of these. This is for the corner. No, none of these seem to be causing no issues. So, well, I guess you could just flip it around and then use this as an island. I'd say give it right there. Do I go one more like this? Yeah, why not? I'm thinking, should I take this corner off and have it open like that? Or should I keep it? I don't know. I kind of like having it open like that. And I mean, we could do a full island. I don't think you can eat at the counter though, like going that way. That's a nice island though. That's definitely a nice island. And then we can use this tool. Or no, we can't actually. We have to separately do this one. Then use that tool to do the rest of them. But I don't really like this top though. You could change the gloss on it. Pattern scale. Oh, damn. So you can make the pattern tight or big. See, I like the big pattern. I like the big pattern. And then horizontal positioning. It's weird though because the horizontal positioning, what was that at 50? Damn, it don't look right when it's all like that though. It don't match together properly. I mean, it looks a little better that size, but now it just looks like, ooh, look at that gloss on there though. That gloss pretty on there, man. Look at that gloss. That gloss is pretty on that thing right there. Black marble, white marble. This looks bad. I like the design, but the color and everything that I got in here is really not good at all. And I guess you just put stools up to it like you want them to eat there. I don't know if they will. I guess we gonna find out. I guess you could just use Alt to just put some stews there. I just should have went with 3. I think 4 is too much. It seems like double clicking kind of slow. Not the hugest fan, but it's alright. I do need to take this out and put a stove in though. What's the nicest stove? This one kind of nice looking. That's an electric stove. Y'all prefer electric stoves or gas stoves? I know everybody that ever was able to really cook always preferred gas. So I'm gonna get me a gas stove, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't know because I don't really cook for real. But everybody that's ever really cooked always said gas is always better, which I can understand because a flame is more consistent probably than the electric, but who really knows? All right, then we want to get something like a picture or something on the wall over here. I think we can go with the dandelions over here. Hopefully we can change this though, because this style is terrible and I hate to keep repeating the same thing because I could do the black and white again, but I've already used this picture twice. I was thinking about doing that over there though, doing this same thing here, even though now I know the little trick to get the pictures to get bigger. Oh, that does look better. I feel like this is a bad utilization of space though. I don't know if I'm just tripping or it's actually a bad utilization of space. It's like all this space in the middle and then this kitchen is kind of not really loving it right now. Then you walk right into just a door basically. I probably could have designed that better unless they have, what is this, a mannequin? Damn, you got mannequins in here? I was gonna say unless you can put like a statue or something right here. That wasn't what I was planning on doing. Fitness. Oh, I forgot we got a whole nother bedroom, so we could do like fitness shit over there. You got a basketball hoop. Damn, I wonder if they could really play basketball. Everything is so cheap to buy. That was only $1,800. I'ma definitely get this. Is that Gucci? That is Gucci. I must have downloaded something Gucci because I remember getting that. We'll see what's up with the little basketball court. I need to put it on some kind of pavement though, but it's like the pavement in this game I haven't really figured out fully. Is that an excuse? Kinda. We'll just do that. That's kind of a terrible setup, but you know what? We're dealing with it. I need to do some more gardening and stuff too, because this is not very appealing. All this just sitting right here on this house. All of this needs to be mulched off and full of garden pieces. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do all that though. And now this is sticking out. It almost makes me want to pull that piece in. That's not gonna really benefit me much in the living room though, but I might eventually. We got room to grow. We got room to grow. I'm looking for a statue though. I need some kind of statue. What would statues? I guess we could have put a fireplace in here too. I don't know. That might look weird. if I try to put a wall right here, that's a weird layout. And then have like the sides open. That's very strange. I need statues, man. Where the hell are statues at? Statues. I got $28,000. I need some statue action. This is cool. They got a house party segment. Damn, you got a beverage dispenser? We just put that in that house in the Sam's. The beverage dispenser. Soda pop machine. These balloons look hella real. How much are these? $12? I almost want to buy these just because we just built this house. Or we're currently building this house. It's like a celebratory type thing. I kind of want to see how they react too. They got special effects. Wedding arch. Damn, look at this. I should have did some shit like this and asked her to marry me. That's dope. That's actually really dope. I like that. The wedding podium. Ain't nothing a statue though. I need a statue, man. Oh wait, there's a fountain. Damn, is this an actual merry-go-round? That shit's $100,000. Yeah, a fountain. Damn, this is way too big for in this house. That's way too small. That's like a bird bath. I feel like I lost hella designing points playing this game. I was like on level 10 with the Sims, and I get this and I'm like on level 4 with designing. It's because I don't know where stuff is though, which is a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing because it takes you out your comfort zone and we do different stuff. It's a bad thing because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But we making it work. We making it work. I just need something to go in the center of my house. And I don't think it's going to be a fireplace because to do this, I'd have to create a wall and they'd only have a 2-piece to walk through, which I don't think is going to work. And I had to do some shit like this, which looks kind of ridiculous. It don't look as bad as I thought it would though. It looks dumb, but it don't look as bad as I thought it would. And then if I put this clock over there, this is not as bad as I thought it would be. Can't center the clock. All right, I'll center it for you then, bruh. Like I said, it doesn't make the most sense. For some reason, I don't mind it. And the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm like, should I just take this, put this here, take it all the way through, and then come up with a way to put these doors, see, they're not close enough, to just go directly to the bedrooms and then do a Jack and Jill type bathroom. Whoops. But I don't think that's going to work. Well, you know what? We're going to deal with this little quirky design for right now because why not? We've been building for the last forever, so anything is better than nothing right now. And we're going to do a little rug when you come in. Got some rug action there. I'm going to take up this glass floor in the bathroom too. I'm tired of building, man. I actually want to play the game. I might have to pause this episode, and then next episode we're going to play the game. But the good thing is, it's going to be a lot of InZOI. Because I got to see if they can woohoo. Matter of fact, for real, I'm going to see about this lighting and then we're going to try that and we're going to pause this episode. I want the smallest light I can get, like recessed lighting. Everything in here is way too damn big. This is recessed lighting right here, actually. All right, so now the grid layout, it's a little harder in this game, but it's the same concept as in the Sims. Create a good layout, have a great house. Create a bad layout, have a bad house. I'm gonna skip over this. Wow, that one got messed up. What's my number count here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so that's good. This one got messed up, we know that, but then it's gonna be like this and then it's gonna be like this. I think that's a pretty good lighting layout, to be honest with you. I'm gonna delete this one because it got jacked up. That's not bad. Now we gotta make one for the bedroom too. 1, 2, 3. Damn, that was pretty good. I'm pretty good at doing this just because I'm used to the Sims doing it so much. Oops, I just put too many of them in the wrong spot. I'm used to doing this in the Sims because this is one of the most important things to do is get your lighting grid together. I should probably even do it in the spare bedroom too. This room is the same size as that one, right? So it's what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, 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 boom. All right, if that ain't enough light, then I don't know what enough light is. You hear what I said? If that ain't enough light, then I don't know what enough light is. Do I double up on the light in the middle here though? I kind of want to. Not double, but like center that though, which is just gonna make everything a lot harder to do. But all right, that's not too bad. I don't mind it being dark for the shading and stuff, but when I light it up, I want it to be bright. And it could be because I got these glasses on. I forgot I had these on, but I can't take them off. I won't be able to see. Do I want to add any more windows? I was thinking about adding a few windows to the bedroom right here, and then adding them to this room too, with the, what was it, 3 on the side? Yeah, 3 on the side. Like that. We down to $23,000 right now too. Take the grid off for a second. Wow, these rugs are really ugly. I didn't even realize that. Let me just get something simple, man. Just a little simple walkway rug. And then this one is just really bad. Damn, you can't even change this? Oh no, you can. I'm tripping. And then this, I like how you could just jump from thing to thing and change it. I like that a lot. Decorating a lot easier too, because you're able to move it around. It's not the most cohesive when it comes to colors, but I'm gonna put the pattern scale really big on this fireplace. Turn up the gloss. Frontal frame is that color. We're gonna do the frontal frame kind of a creamy color. I don't know where the color scheme of this house is going, but it's not going it's not going in any particular direction. And then the floor, I wanted the floor to be carpet, but for some reason I couldn't find out how to do carpet, so I ended up using what? I used paint because I couldn't find carpet. Oh no, I used this texture, the one that was supposed to be other. Grass tile, fabricated. Nah, that's too damn tile action. Fabric tile. I guess this is it right here. Fabric tile, and then we go like, we gotta have carpet, so we do that. But how do I spread this across the entire room? Paint room? How do you do that though? How do I take this one thing? See, this is overly complicated in my opinion. There should be no reason this should take this long to put carpet on the floor. It's just overly complicated. So we have one tile that's proper. That's what I want it to be. Am I clicking that right now? Now I'm clicking the entirety of the floor, because when I edited this, it was this. So if I added a selection, or you can pick what you want to do, or you could paint the room. Okay, I see what's going on now. So I want to paint the room this color, but then make it that light tan color. That looks good. I like that carpet. I'm not sure if I like it from the inside view. It's a little yellow from the inside view. Okay, that's cool. But then when I want to paint the kitchen, now I need to go to edit and then add a selection that I want to edit, which would be, damn, you gotta click every individual tile, which this is actually not even all the way there. So I don't want to paint. So am I minusing? What am I even doing right? I'm trying to add to the, bro, what is going on? I want to make the kitchen wood and the rest of the house. So how do I do that? Okay, one tile is painted. Okay, I guess it's adding it now. So I got to go in here and click every single tile I want to change. Come on, InZOI, you could do better than this, bro. You better than this, bro. I know you're better than this. There's no way this is what you want us to do for carpet and different floor textures. This is too much. There's got to be a better way. There is a better way. There's a way easier way to do this. The Sims been doing it since Sims 1. We could do better than this. I hope this is what I'm supposed to be doing. If it is, I hope I'm not doing the opposite. All right, one more tile left. Give me this one tile right there. All right, now when I click wood, it changes that to wood, which is what I wanted. Except I want the wood to be facing the other way. So I gotta add that tile back. I mean, at least I got it. I did get it. I like the cohesiveness of the colors, but I'm not really a huge fan of like how it doesn't have a border. It needs like a little border. And I know I'm really like asking for a lot, but maybe I should have built a platform for the kitchen. Maybe I should have put this whole thing on a platform. I just wanted to put a little strip right there to break up the carpet and the tile. I think this is enough right now. That's what I think. I think this is enough for right now. We got some work to do when it comes to designing. We are nowhere near complete with the design aspect of this, but for the moment, I want to play the game for a hot second, and then I want to pause this episode. And then next episode, we're gonna actually play in it. To be honest though, be honest with me now. This is not a bad house. How do you change the roof? The roof exterior. This is not a bad house. I might end up messing with a little bit of it off camera just to like polish it up. But like for real, I'm not mad at this. All right, let's go back into the game. Let's save it. Let's turn it up and let's see what's going on. Cause I gotta see some stuff before we leave. One thing I want to see is set the mood next to the bed. That's exactly what I wanted to click.
Mandy.
Kabaju?
Okay, I want to see what you doing. She said no. Did she say no? I know you didn't just tell me no, and we married, and I didn't build this beautiful house for you. I know you didn't do that. I'm gonna just pretend like that didn't happen because I know you didn't just do that. All right, let's check out the crib. Let's turn on the radio. Let's see what's up. Click the focus on my boy. You going through the sliding door? Okay. So this is a little smaller in here than I thought it was going to be. Wow, this is way smaller than I thought it was going to be. It's so weird because when I was trying to go into tab mode. Wait a minute. Watch some TV, man. Watch some TV. Watch a live stream. I don't know what that is, but watch a live stream. Oh, look, she out there playing basketball, I think.
Winnie Binny Bee.
Oh, she was.
Vala. Xanta Plebe.
Okay, how do I move this camera around?
Men's Torpy Toppy. Hardy Quest. Kinchilla.
It's like stuck on him.
Harmosa.
Wait, bro, I can't even get this camera to move right now. Tab to focus. Okay, there we go. It was like locked. Okay, so what's the matter with old girl? Oh, we need to eat. Maybe I should try and cook. This ain't a bad house, but I think I could do a lot better. But I gotta lock in. Why she sitting there all angry and shit? He angry too. What y'all angry about? Or maybe they not. Some sad. Hey, bruh, don't make that food for me. W InZOI for not turning the TV off. Everything is way smaller than I thought it was, though. Like, what? Look how big this refrigerator is next to him. It's so little. I should say, look how little this refrigerator is next to him. I thought this stuff was way bigger. It's almost like, I mean, I guess it's not that far off. This is nice, though. Look at the counter. The reflections in the counter are beautiful. Look at that. You know what's really impressive too about this game? I'm looking at my GPU and my RAM and my CPU. It's right here on the screen next to me. And my GPU is at 40%. My CPU is at 9%. And my RAM is at 21. When I'm playing The Sims, it's taking more to play The Sims than it is to play this right now. And this has all these graphical enhancements. That's pretty impressive. What's old girl doing? Where's she at? Oh, she over here. Okay, matter of fact, I kind of want to see. Okay. I want to hear the music though. Turn off the TV real quick. I want to hear this music. What's open mean? What does that mean, open? I don't even hear the music. Maybe that's because I got it turned off. I just didn't want build mode music. That's background music though. I still don't hear no damn music. Oh, there you go. Okay. Now see, this is jazz. Why not put that in build mode? Or better yet, since you got it in the game, let us pick the tracks from the game to put in build mode. That's even better. Cause I can rock with that. Hey, just look at us right now, man. We doing all right, man. We got old boy back here cooking. She over here chilling. This is pretty good. Can she just dance by herself? Or I guess it's dance together. Them pancakes looking good, bro. You gonna eat all of them by herself?
Oh, yes, see. Fibra.
You eating all of them by yourself, bro, or what? He is gonna eat all of them by himself. Damn, Brody, that's a lot of pancakes. Is she hungry too? That's crazy. They play a thing every time you switch characters. It's a little dramatic. I want to see what woohooing is in here and what do they call it? They don't really say. I'm gonna try and set the mood in the house a little bit. I'm gonna set the mood in the house.
Bon tea.
W mood right now. W mood setting. Hey, this looks pretty good, man. I mean, I could do better. I could definitely make it better. But this house is not looking bad. It took way too long to build, though. I'm telling you, just as a critique standpoint, it shouldn't have took me this long to build this house, which tells you that the building ergonomics is not fluid yet. It needs to be way more fluid and easier to do things, get things done way faster. But that's just software type shit. Nothing crazy. All right, I can select a relationship. So I can go up, announce publicly that your family is loving. So it looks like every time you get to a certain point in your relationship, you level up like an actual level. And it creates a number and everything.
Alena, cheese.
Woohoo! Slumsy mechanicaler.
Nah, the music on the radio is great.
Wimba, wimba.
Zifan. Julie Canibo, y'all.
So now we're loving. So let's try to set the mood then.
Jasmine, Clary, Minai.
Illy Bean.
Hermosa.
Amosra.
Mia Fin.
Okay, I think they about to do something. He taking the pancakes in there with him. So what is this? What is this all about? Okay, this is woohooing in here. Set the mood next to the bed is what they call it. Is it? What the hell was that? Oh yeah, we definitely need some upgrades there for sure. That was crazy. That was bad. That was probably the worst shit I think I've seen in InZOI the whole time we played it. That was bad. That was what smashing, woohoo. And he had the pancakes in the bed the whole time. Set the mood next to the bed. Wait, am I missing something? Power of love. Maybe I'm missing something, but that was pretty lame. Let's suggest having a baby. What does that do?
Oh, Rakua?
Barosi.
The power of love is this. Is this a picture moment? This is low-key a picture moment. Low-key a pic moment. W's. Damn, you could change the lighting in the room even looks... Hey, this ray tracing is amazing. I'm just saying. Alright, I'm gonna suggest to have a baby though.
Zifan. Julie Canibo, y'all.
Viola. Jasmine.
Get lost in a world of your own. What are you even doing right now, bruh? They don't always listen to what you're saying. I've realized that. Sometimes you could say something, they just don't do it.
Clary, Minai.
Illy Bean.
Hermosa.
Amosra.
Mia Fin.
Unless they did. Or maybe this is try for a baby. So suggest a baby is try for a baby. And set the mood next to bed is woohoo. I guess. That's what I'm guessing. This is the lamest shit I've seen, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This is definitely early access. This is not even. This was like, hey, just put a heart over it and just play some music. We got to work on that. I know they not leaving this like this. It's actually crazy. That's one aspect that they didn't. They could have just put him under the covers or something. But damn, they just like pretend to be asleep. I think they forgot to make the heart more opaque. Is that the word? Opaque? So you can't see through it? Because then it would look like they might be doing something. But you can see them not doing nothing. I like that the lights go away when you zoom in, though. That's nice. I do like that. So now, damn, he's hungry again. Why is she heartbroken? Take a pregnancy test. Wow, they got pregnancy tests already? That's pretty impressive. She need to eat first. Eat them leftovers. Damn, where you get that from? Food look good, low key. I see you, boy. All right, she about to go take a pregnancy test. Let's see what that look like. The blur is bad on here because you could literally see that they're still wearing clothes. They got to get a more blurred out blur. The mosaic is the best though. Okay, so is she pregnant? That's nice music. Okay, so she is. Dae-yoon is welcoming a new life. Special attention is required to make sure that every moment in anticipation for the baby remains a happy memory. Pregnancy is divided into early, middle, and late stages, taking a total of 3 days. The edit appearance feature is unavailable during pregnancy. When nearing childbirth, you can click Dae to proceed with the birth. Don't worry if you mistimed the birth, you can meet the baby 5 hours after childbirth. There's definitely some more polishing required with this, but I like where they getting at. I could tell this is going to be a big moment. To be honest, I wouldn't put it past them if they do a cutscene. If they start doing cutscenes, I'm going to be, because the Sims 2's cutscenes was goated. So if they start doing cutscenes on here, that would be amazing. Maybe not now, maybe in like a year from now, but that would be really cool. All right, so she's pregnant. So do you tell old boy? Can you tell him or nah? The radio got good music though. Nah, it's nothing you could really do. Discuss child plans. Yeah, they missed out, man. They need to put this music in the actual build mode and stuff, and the create InZOI mode, because this is good music. I could mess with this. I could definitely mess with this. What's up with y'all? Where y'all going? Y'all both going to the bathroom? Oh no, she in the bathtub. Hey, this is the first time we seen this too. Yeah, that's bad. That's not good at all. Towel inside the bathtub with the tank top on. These are the little things that, you know, will definitely be worked out, I know, after a while. But I still, as a whole, man, this game has so much to be in early access. Just come out. It's got so much. You can't even be mad at it. I mean, when you think about it, you look at a game like Dreamlight Valley, which isn't even really got that much substance to it. I love the game, but it ain't got that much substance. It's totally different from when it came out originally. This game is about to go into overdrive because everybody's talking about it. So they should be able to transform this game into something amazing within like a year, 2 years max. But I like it, man. I like how I like it. I definitely like it so far a lot. It was hard to build a little bit though. It was a little difficult to build, but again, it's new. It's in early development. You got to give it a break, but I am going to speak my mind. But this music is really good on the radio. See, this is the type of shit I want. That's the type of shit I want in the Create InZOI and build mode. If this was in build mode, do you know how relaxing that would be to build in here? Hey, the kitchen came out okay though. Look at the kitchen. I mean, it needs a little bit of like cohesiveness with colors, but it's really not bad. I like it. That fireplace looks really, really dumb, but is what it is. Can she watch TV and eat, watch entertainment, watch talk show? So they can't do two things at one time. I'm sure that'll change soon, though.
Vol.
So sully.
Oh, Brienne.
I'm not sure if these TV channels are supposed to look this bad, but they look terrible.
I want to a big bang.
What happened to the chill music?
Call me. Now contact that chord.
Yes.
You mean?
Oh, she getting skills? Wait, she's getting skills off of watching the talk show. You know what? It feels a lot more like The Sims now that we playing it. But there is definitely a little bit of polishing I'm gonna do off camera. But let me know in the comments if I'm missing anything. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about this whole episode. Let me know what you think about the house. I'm about to have a baby. So I'm just playing the game. I'm just having fun with it. So I'll have a baby, have another one, grow them up, see what happens. I'm just really curious like how the game plays. So I'm doing all type of stuff. Damn, we just got another level though. Now before I cut this off, let me save it because it's gonna crash as soon as I end this recording. Which is dumb, but it is what it is.
That was amazing.
Hey, go check out Sonny D. It's like the great Sonny D. Hey.
All of those long, hard hours of working will definitely pay off. I see that.
Sonny Daniel Enterprises.